And we are back for another late night commentary here on Wednesday. Had a little snafu a couple weeks ago, but looks like everything's back to normal over here. So tonight we're gonna be doing a commentary for the late Anaconda, the great Anaconda, I should say. And we'll get into some really bad '90s CGI. So go ahead and start bringing some guests in here.
Leprechaun didn't even sell the bump. Can't get right up from that kind of thing. What's up?
He did get right up there, didn't he?
He did. Yeah, you got to sell the pain a little bit more.
I guess he's used to stuff like that, probably.
Yeah, he is, I'm sure. But I just got off of a Patreon show where we were talking about eating ass. So it kind of makes sense that we're doing a J-Lo movie tonight. Because,
my wife was asking me the other day. We saw a comedy show a month or so ago, and he kind of opened up with "I eat ass," right? And she was like, "Is that a thing? Like, do you want to do that?" I'm like, "I mean, not really. I mean, I will, but it is like a big thing now, right? Like eating ass is like the new like eating pussy now, right?"
Pretty much, yeah. 4 out of 5, I believe, ex-girlfriends or encounters, all but one into it. So it's a thing.
Yeah, it's like the thing that the kids do.
Yeah, well, not just the kids. I mean, it's everybody does it. Well, new faces tonight. What a way to lead off.
Barney likes beer. What's up?
What's up?
Yeah, Mikey, I'm doing it on both channels just in case. And on Twitch,
shit.
so.
Okay, so I should open up another. That's why I was wondering. I was like, why is nobody in the chat? I will remedy that.
We got you may be on the wrong one.
Yeah. I just assumed the new one.
Sergeant, are you having fun?
Well, it's not like going to the beach fun or making out with your sister fun. It's more like shoving shards of broken glass up your ass and taking a bath in Tabasco sauce fun. Who's next for the shower?
It's former President Herbert Walker Bush.
Hello, everyone.
It's a Jigsaw, man.
What's up, man? You want to play a game?
How are you guys doing?
Good.
I'm doing well.
I'm gonna try to scale it back on here, but I'm not gonna do it too much, because that's my brand, right?
Scale what back?
Try not to show any people dying videos anymore.
That firework one was brutal.
Yeah. I think that may have been the one that did it, but it could have been quite a few there near the end, so I don't know.
Kudos for banging Betsy Russell or Barbara Bush, whatever the case may be.
Oh, well, thank you.
Barbara Bush is a fox, man.
She definitely eats ass. She kind of has to when you look like
very tight pussy.
Deceptive. I wouldn't think so, but that's interesting.
Yeah.
She has a procedure done every month.
Vaginal rejuvenation.
Every month.
Yes.
She gets blown out.
I got a big cock. I don't know what to say.
I was looking at some stuff. Like if you Google like 50-year-old women like now versus in the past, like look at Nancy Reagan when she was like 45 years old. She looks like she's 85 years old. Yeah. And like look at Nicole Kidman or Jennifer Aniston, like
J-Lo.
Yeah. Still look great. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I guess they just like slipped into that old lady thing and just really adopted it or whatever. Yeah, stopped giving a shit, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, Next Gen's gonna come on.
Oh, cool.
Sweet. Sweet.
Welcome.
So what's your thoughts on the current president, Mr. President?
You mean Sleepy Joe?
Yeah.
We're obviously in good hands.
I think it's I don't know. No
He
comment.
he shits himself once in a while, but it's okay.
Yeah. We're fucked either way.
Yeah, that's probably true. So when's the first time you guys saw this movie?
In the theater when it came out.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I don't even know how old I was. I was really young, just watching it on TV
Yeah, you would have
randomly.
been young,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm a youngster.
Yeah, you know, when I first saw it, I did legitimately like this movie, but you know, as the time has ticked on, it doesn't hold up as well. So I think it's now like so bad it's good type movie.
Just watch Anaconda 3 and 4, and the CGI looks amazing.
Really?
Wow.
It makes the CGI in this look amazing.
I know I've seen like Blood Flower or some shit is the second one, whatever the hell
Hunt
it's
for the Blood Orchid, which was in
Yeah.
theaters. That one did get a theatrical, but no, the two Hasselhoff films are pretty
I
rough.
believe I've seen those.
Yeah,
Coming up on this channel.
coming up. Yeah. I think J-Lo definitely had everybody pitching an Anaconda in their pants around this time.
Absolutely. This is like prime time for her. Her film career and her music career were both, doing really well.
Bush, you into J-Lo?
Hell yeah. Very much
Barbara's
so.
around. I understand if Barbara's around and you can't talk.
She's open.
Oh, nice. A little threesome action there.
What's up,
Occasionally,
Zombie? Thanks for stopping
maybe.
by. Billy Bean, what's up?
What's up, Billy? Nice to see you here.
Barney likes beer again. What's up?
Ooh, Lake Placid's the better movie for sure.
I would say it definitely holds
I
up better.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about tight
Alligators.
pussies, what about Betty White? Maybe less so the last
Oh.
year, but
Or was that Cloris Leachman was in one of those, wasn't she? She in part 2?
did she pop up in? It's been a while since.
Okay,
I've watched
maybe I'm
that.
wrong. I don't know why I was thinking
No.
her. Another old lady. Okay.
Yeah, Lake Placid for sure. A lot of those sequels are pretty rough, though.
Yeah, they made like what 4 of those too, didn't they? Or 5 maybe.
Yeah, I believe it's the third one, maybe the fourth, but there's one that has some quality TNA, so I'll give it that. Sorry, Zombie.
Brian Trash, what's up? He's got one. He's rolling up a tobacco cigarette.
Nice, nice. Mm.
I go Betty White.
Yeah, I mean she's dead now. I mean, so there's that.
Well, yeah, we got to be talking about when they're alive, right? I hope.
Who directed this?
Oh, I'm trying to remember who did it direct Anaconda.
Luis Losa? How do you pronounce that last name? Losa? I'm sure that's Spanish.
It was. I have pretty fond memories of seeing it in the theater. I used to, well, I mean, I still do, but I used to pretend to be John Voight's character and just scare the shit out of my nieces when we take the boat out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny. He's like playing a South American guy in this, isn't he?
Yeah, it was that era where you could still get away with that.
Yeah. One thing about that, I was talking to somebody the other day about the guy in Short Circuit,
Fisher Stevens.
Fisher Stevens. Isn't that
Yeah.
so wild that they were able to get away with? Like, that movie's got to be canceled, right?
I think it's so wild that lucky bastard was banging Michelle Pfeiffer back in the day.
He's an odd looking dude too.
He's got something going for that.
Yeah. He's got the smallest neck I've ever seen on a man. Like, I could choke him out with one hand. Really. Like, look it up. Like, he wears a lot of turtlenecks and shit that kind of hides it, but man,
yeah, he's got a Chicken Little kind of thing going on.
It's weird.
Yeah. But still, I mean, the first thing I would do is, like, okay, if you don't already have the cat suit, like, we're buying one and we're role playing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That cat suit's the most memorable thing about that movie, I think. And it's a good movie.
Yeah. Yeah, Cliff, it's been a minute, but I've seen Crime Wave.
I don't think
it was like right before Darkman, kind of.
I don't think I was able to track it down. I know I was looking for it for quite a while.
Popular rental back in the day.
I love Intruder. I know they were just starring in that one, but
yeah,
the Raimis.
Yeah, we are on 2 channels tonight, so I was a little confused too, Ben.
Sorry, Ben. I'm just kind of trying to cover my ass here. I got some videos coming up for you in a little bit. So
yeah, check it out if you can find it, Jay.
Yeah, I'll definitely try to look it up. I need to put it back on my list, honestly, because my watch list is like 500 movies right now.
Yeah. It's not a high horror watch list, but I always have actually TV. I've got a long TV watch list, but it's just harder.
It's so time consuming, TV. It's really intimidating if there's like a show with multiple seasons, 20 episodes a season, for me to want to invest in that. Like, do I want to watch like 30 horror movies or 4 seasons of this show?
Exactly. What are you into these days, Bush? Besides Bush.
I started watching Kenobi. That's actually pretty good.
I've heard that's
I've been enjoying that.
You've got to check out the pumpkin pie stream.
Oh, tell me about it. What is that?
It's wild. There's this ginger dude, and then there's a guy in a hat, and then there's this crazed closeted guy that threatens to kill everyone.
Don't bring his name up.
The faggot of the opera.
I don't know if that's gonna help your cause or your case with YouTube.
I don't really care anymore. Whoever's so concerned with watching 3.5 hours of footage just to flag me, go for it.
Well, it's all automated.
That dedicated.
YouTube doesn't give a shit about the little guy, unfortunately.
No. I mean,
that's why I'm anonymous right now.
I've been around for quite a while, and people know that I don't really have the reputation of being an asshole. So I don't know.
Yeah, we can have Jaythestingray 7.0. Doesn't matter, guys.
Yeah, we're going there. We haven't started yet, Ben. I'm waiting for a few other people to get here.
Oh, by the way, The Card Counter is on HBO Max. Great movie.
I would also suggest non-horror. The Outfit was really good. If you like of 1950s Chicago, kind of an old school film, it's really good.
I'll add both of those to my list. Got Crimes of the Future that I need to watch.
Oh yeah. That it's okay.
Oh really? I've heard mixed things. I think people say like Some people were like, it was kind of hard for me to watch, and they were like, not squeamish people. So
Oh, those people
I'm
were
really looking forward
pussies.
to it. Yeah.
Bush, I think you can watch that now if you want, or yeah.
Oh yeah, I am Bush,
Yes.
not whoever Barney's talking about.
Not Hayden, not at all. Definitely.
Oh, they've already done the final episode? Okay, cool. I'll start watching it then.
That's why I started.
Okay.
Today was
Okay.
the final episode.
Okay.
It is a
Yeah.
quick watch. They're only like 40 minutes each.
I like the
5 minutes of
marathon stuff
credits.
like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Are you guys Paul Verhoeven fans?
absolutely.
His new
Yeah.
movie Benedetta, it's a lesbian nun movie. I just got
Oh
on
yeah.
Blu-ray.
I remember
I
I've
heard
seen the
that's
poster
good.
art for that. Yeah, like 2
Yeah.
years ago, I saw the teaser
like-
stuff.
Lesbian nuns, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I
Yeah,
do.
yeah, absolutely.
Thanks,
Bush
Zombie.
likey.
There's a lot of Bush in it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, trying to
Bush
go to the
on
comments
Bush.
here.
I actually get residuals.
Anytime Bush is
I don't
shown
think-
in a movie,
Exactly.
you
Okay,
trademark the vagina. That's. I mean, if Trump can trademark "you're fired," I think Bush can trademark pussy shots.
You're fine.
Yeah. Anytime
Hey,
there's
Sting.
Bush on screen, Bush gets a paycheck, if you know what I mean.
There you go. More lesbian nuns.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Sting of the Scorpion? It's been a bit since I've seen you.
I think Steaks.
Ben, we're at 22 minutes.
We have not started.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'll try to get this going here in a little bit.
And there's two
Steak's busy.
channels again, so if we haven't like commented, I'm trying to watch both chats. We'll see you, Zombie. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What about J-Lo's new movie? I'm sorry, there's no way I can buy that she's fucking Owen Wilson.
That looks so. It looks like a joke movie,
It
like
kind
a
of
parody
does.
movie.
Can you imagine him sticking that like broken fucking nose up that ass? I mean, goddamn.
If his dick's the
Has
same
anyone
way.
out there seen it?
His dick looks like
I
it
wonder
probably
if
looks
it
like
is
a
trash.
witch's nose.
It's got to be. It's so bad. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I was blown away how bad the trailer looked.
You held up a sign, so I will
Yeah.
fuck you.
It's on some. It's streaming on what, HBO or something. I don't know.
I don't know, and I don't care, but
Yeah.
it is not Brian.
Unless
but
she's
it is-
naked.
I
If she gets
seriously
naked,
doubt
I'll
it.
watch.
Yeah, she didn't even get naked in that goddamn stripper movie she did. What a ripoff.
Oh man.
Yeah, Stranger Things is good this season. Really good.
Ask you this: Can I skip forward to just season 4 and be okay? No. Okay.
No,
Dude,
no, you gotta watch it all.
That's another one of the things I'm saying about just being intimidating. That like do I want to invest the time? Because I wasn't blown away by season 1 like everyone else was. I thought it was great. I love the soundtrack and stuff, but
hmm
I did a great job on a low budget, but I just wasn't. It didn't grab me like it did a lot of people.
Season 1's short. I mean, they're not super long seasons, so. Jaythestingray 2.0. Yeah, so we're on 2 different ones.
Nice. Wish we had a Jack in the Box band.
One of the few things we don't have in the Atlanta area.
There's one. I know there's one in Baton Rouge because I've been there a few times. Have to stop. Give me a late night churro.
I haven't been there in a long time.
I'm surprised they were able to come back from their, was it salmonella? Whatever the problem was with the meat that got a lot of people sick.
Wasn't it Chipotle like people were like just getting the plague like every 2 days.
Yeah, and people still ate it. I mean, I still ate it.
I was gonna say it's like yeah, you know. So a few people are shitting blood. It's still good shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, what is the meat not cooked well enough? Is that the problem?
I guess, but it was a lot of different
I think-
locations. So
Wow.
I think it was the lettuce.
Oh yeah,
Wasn't
yeah
it the
they do the
lettuce?
add lettuce will fuck you up.
they do the it's all like organic now, so it means they're actually using like manure.
Yeah,
So if they don't wash it
Is that good?
properly,
it's a
I mean,
delicacy.
it's not good if you don't wash it well.
Oh,
I think it's one of the things people don't realize
Jamie.
about organic, vegetables. I'm all for organic, but I don't like diseases either.
all I eat is bush.
It'll sustain you. For
Yeah, that's
sure.
a healthy diet.
Oh. So, President Bush, what are some of your favorite movies?
Oh man.
You look like a gay French art house kind of guy.
He's definitely a Verhoeven fan.
Have you watched La
Ooh.
Pine yet?
Law pissing.
Yeah, La Pine.
It's great. It's great. Yes.
Awesome.
What else do I like?
You Crimes of the Future fan? Give us your mini Crimes of the Future review.
It felt like a straight-to-TV movie
Really?
with some cool stuff, but overall the plot was... I didn't give a shit. I don't know.
Hey,
Would you say
Darren.
it's-
The lighting and the cinematography was horrible, in my opinion.
Would you say it's better or worse than Possessor?
Oh, a lot worse.
Really?
He needs to talk to his son and get some ideas.
Yeah, I love Possessor. So I love
Oh,
Cronenberg.
me
Cronenberg's my
too.
favorite director of all time. So
I think you'll like it, Jay.
I probably will.
You're full of shit, Bush.
Do you like plastic?
I like
Dan's
microplastic.
eating plastic.
Kid eats a waste bag. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is that George Jr.? Maybe? Might kind of explain some things.
Oh, no. Well, we killed him.
I know you tried to punch Barb in the stomach, but it didn't take.
You better get that hanger, goddammit.
I thought it would. She puked, and I thought something was going to drop out. With nothing, just a lot of blood.
He's down there like, hut.
You should have let Cheney do it.
Uh-huh. Cheney would have got the job done, let me tell you. He
Yeah,
had to fuck around.
I love
he's a
that
good
clip,
man.
Family Guy, where he's like the Walmart greeter. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Like everybody was coming.
And that video was real. It was
It
really
was.
him. Yeah. Can I get a real talk?
Real
Real
talk.
talk.
Was that the result of the stomach punch?
Very similar. Jamie, this is George Bush Sr.
It's a big T.
Back from the grave.
Big T.
Ruth. in the house.
Ah, I love Blade.
That's right. That's right. I forgot that dude died.
And that sounds amazing.
You look great for being dead.
What is it?
I've got another friend of mine that went and saw the thing on the big screen tonight. It sounds pretty badass.
Jamie, you don't know what you're talking about.
Are you Schwarzenegger now?
Yeah.
You're having
Get to
a
the
stroke?
chopper.
So you like Maid Bush then?
Yes. All
But they have to be
all
ugly
kinds.
though. They have to be ugly.
Uglier
for
the
you to
better.
nut. Just basically
Yeah.
like Jennifer Lopez warped in a microwave, kind of ugly.
Yeah. What did you just say, Jay? I think I kind of interrupted you.
No, I was muted. I'm coughing.
Oh,
So yeah, you got to see 3 and 4. Those are bad even by Sci-Fi Channel standards.
Is that where they
I
went
didn't
to
even
Sci-Fi
know there
Channel?
was a sequel.
Yeah, they're bad. They're really bad.
Part 2, I don't remember being terrible, but I don't remember it very well either. I think
It's
there was
fine.
a hot blonde chick in it, but that's all I remember.
Yeah, I saw that in theaters. That's one of those like 3 people showed up kind of showings. Yeah. Jamie, on our Flesh Wound Patreon show, we talked eating ass. Your favorite thing. It was about that for like an hour.
Ooh.
Definitely have to check that out for. Is that the $3 tier?
I'm actually not sure.
I think I'm on the. I'm not sure what tier I'm on, but I'll definitely try to check that out.
And how much is that, Mr. Bush? Come on, Mr.
$1.
You
$1.
gotta sell it. You gotta sell it. You didn't even do the
Only
accent.
$1, man. That's a steal.
Yeah.
$1 for hours of content, and
Yes.
you get to hear Kruger tell a story that I won't get into here.
That's a great story too.
Oh yeah, the that you got to go back a ways,
Yeah,
but that might be one of the more fucked up things ever.
Where's all the single women in Iowa that likes men that look like this? And I got tattoos too, and I'm a dead bod. I don't see any women around Iowa responding to my messages. If they're there, send me a message.
Grandpa Jess.
He's not single, but here he is. What's up, buddy?
How you doing, guys? I was still laughing at the "Can I get a real talk?"
How are the kids?
They're good. They're good. How? Nice to meet you. Again.
You met
Nice
Bush
to meet you.
before.
Well, actually, I take that back. It was I didn't meet the president,
You filmed a
but I met his
commercial
wife,
for me.
and it was when she was the vice first lady. When he was the vice president, I was.
Oh
in
shit!
kindergarten.
I remember
Oh, really?
that.
Yeah.
I
That was a long
almost
time ago.
I
It was
almost
a
met
long
Bush.
time ago.
I was
I
alive.
wanna. You were still alive.
He was She was supposed to visit us on our graduation, but the 12 years or
I
whatever.
ate her
from
pussy
kindergarten-
out, and she couldn't walk.
Oh man.
That's
Well, actually,
hard
it was
to
your
tell me about.
birthday or something, and you were jumping out of an airplane. You know,
I remember
and so
that.
she couldn't make our graduation.
Did he break his hip on
Sounds
that?
like Barbara.
Barbara.
Wait, is it Barbara?
It was Barbara.
Is that the other one?
She sent us a nice
Wait,
letter, though.
Who am I? Wait, am I the old one or the? Wait, who am I?
You're the
don't
old
know.
Don't
You
talk
were
about
the
the other
senior, or
Actually,
Guys, I've had a little bit of the devil's lettuce tonight. I'm not gonna lie.
oh, okay. I thought you were anti drugs there, Mr. Bush,
Well, you know,
Mr. President.
you get old and you just give up on life.
well,
and
his son
you
did
just
inhale.
start trying
though.
to have fun. Yeah.
Little George admitted to inhaling at least.
Yeah.
That's true.
And
I almost met Bush Jr. I was one of the runners. I think I was the runner-up for an essay contest that I could have gone to the goddamn White House, but it didn't happen.
whoa.
Loaded
Say that?
joke.
Come over anytime, Dan.
Is that term acceptable still?
You're not in the White House anymore, sir.
Whoa,
Or are you?
hold on now. Quit saying it.
Wow.
You blew it. Capiche?
It's Christian Hannah
Oh,
Hara.
hello.
or Planet CHH. What's up, bro?
What's up?
What's going on, brother? How y'all doing?
Hello.
Cool. You met Bush yet? He's alive again.
Let me see those
Nice.
fingernails.
He sounds a little different. What's up, Hayden?
Who's that?
Good to see
I
you,
can
man.
I can still hear your lisp, brother. I know it's you.
Nah, that ain't me.
Nah.
Now that you're here, you guys want to start this thing? We can continue the convo.
Let's do it.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys.
Let's do it.
I'll tell you what. Let me post the Vimeo link in the comment section here.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't have access, you can watch it on Vimeo.
Anybody else see this in the theater besides Jay and I?
I'm trying to think if it was I might have seen it in the theater. If not, I know I saw it right when it came out on DVD. But now that you say that, I think I might have saw it with my cousins.
Nice, nice.
I've seen it so many times now. I don't. Yeah, I love it.
Do you have any female cousins?
I do.
Are they single?
Not around our age, no.
Not like
How old are
98
they?
and dead.
Age of consent varies from state to state.
Oh Christ.
This was 97, man. Around that time, I saw every fucking thing in the theater.
That's what I mean. I'm pretty sure I did.
I mean,
Around
like,
that time, I had all the Congo action figures. I thought that was going to be a big deal.
I did too. I had some as well.
My mom likes Congo a lot. Loves it.
That's another. I should do that one on this channel. That's a fun one too. When the monkeys or the gorillas are just doing cannonballs into the lava at the end. Stop eating my
Were you talking
sesame
about
cake!
That African documentary?
I appreciate your correction on the going from monkeys to calling them gorillas. They're apes.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
exactly.
Well done,
exactly.
Jay. Well done.
I think they prefer African American.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Cancel the president, please.
Big T was 7 when this came out. Okay. So give everybody just another second to get loaded up here.
I'm good to go. I'm actually excited. This is a campy movie, but I do think it is
Yeah.
fun.
I think it's a fun one for a commentary because it is kind of stupid and doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't hold up well at all with the CGI, but still a fun watch. I think.
Yeah.
It's like I did manage to get subtitles on there. That's a miracle.
Sweet.
But yeah, you have the same version, Christian, just the basic Blu-ray. This is like a bargain bin Blu-ray
What's
years
that?
ago. You have the same one, same Blu-ray. No.
Did President Bush go back to hell? What was that?
Thought he just got selected as the running back of Arizona State.
Barbara just came.
Is that the Halo soundtrack?
Must be banging her in like an opera house or something.
You're so big, Bush.
All right. So can we go and get this thing started, Mr. Bush?
Giant snake time.
I'm ready.
All right. I'm going to do the usual countdown. After I say 1, you're going to want to push play when I say the word play. 3, 2, 1, play.
Here we go.
Was that Colombia? No.
Yep.
It was Colombia. Okay. All right. Got to read.
They have them in Florida now, so
They have anacondas too? God damn.
yeah, Everglades. There's a video out there of just like this giant, like fucking prehistoric snake in the middle of the street, which is wild.
Man, it's like someone's out to screw Florida. Like honestly, like I don't know how it could be this bad at all. God.
You said screw.
Yeah, I knew they had a few types of pythons out there. I realized they had anacondas as well. Not surprised though. It seems like it's like everything on Earth can live there.
I don't think I had watched Selena yet.
Ice Cube.
Yeah. John Voight.
Yeah, speaking of that, Jamie, I saw the new Jurassic World today.
Oh God.
I actually liked it. Believe it or not, I thought it was better than
Really?
the second one. I know everybody's
Oh.
been crapping all over it, but man, we got the original cast from the first movie all back. Got Sam Neill, Laura Dern, Jeff Goldblum, and you got and the two people from Jurassic World,
Yeah.
whatever the hell their names are.
Maybe I'll go see it.
Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas
Chris,
Howard,
exactly. Yeah.
Owen, and Claire.
And
Nice.
I mean,
I haven't
was
seen it
fine
yet,
with
so
I mean, really, I was prepared to be disappointed, but I was really bored today, so I figured I'd go check it out on a special, $5 movie day. So
we might be going tomorrow or Friday during the day. My son's excited. My whole family will be going.
I think your
nice.
son will probably like it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really gone in a different direction than I expected, but
A lot of people be
Is that
hating on it.
Danny
I mean, I
Trejo?
know nothing about it.
that's all I've heard is bad stuff, and people just commenting on the comments.
Steak liked it.
he
Lauren
did? Okay.
Lauren liked it.
Wow.
That says a lot right there.
Kruger had issues, but he still had fun with it.
I mean, what are we, like the 6th movie in a series now?
Yeah.
Danny Trejo looking only about 57 at this point.
He was only 75 when he made this.
Yeah.
Danny Trejo's been like elderly forever.
But like elderly in that he could still kick the shit out of you.
Of course. There's a great doc on him if you guys want to look that up.
Yeah.
I forget the name of it, but he had a really tough life.
Did a lot of
becoming an
time in prison, yeah.
This
Super
bar
nice
is
guy,
for bikers and truckers.
That was from Dust Till Dawn, right?
That
Was it-
Anaconda's
Yes,
hung, it
yeah.
can still get you.
Was it Cheech that was like, I suck, and he turns into a
Yeah.
vampire? Cheech is
Yes.
so great.
He plays 3 different roles in that.
Oh, he killed himself. Okay.
And those out there, if you hadn't seen it yet, here on Jay's channel, we did do a From Dusk Till Dawn commentary in the last year.
Absolutely.
Oh, really?
I was looking at some videos and I was like, God damn, that was a year ago already.
Oh, I know, dude.
It's really
Damn.
blown by.
Man, this is pre-hub internet.
Dude, I would fuck the shit out of her.
Easy there, Mr. President.
Yeah,
Right,
that'll
like,
get
damn.
you. That'll kill you again.
Honestly, I think she might even look better today.
She looks great.
I don't know. She's hot always.
Old Marty McFly over here.
Huh? The fucked up kid from Mask. Yeah.
Jamie's sick? You never get sick. What are you sick with? Oh my god. Show me those titties.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, Jamie. I mean, if it's any consolation, like there's hardly anybody in the theater generally in the daytime, so
Yeah.
it was like maybe 5 people in there today.
Stoltz had a bad Amazon burrito, it looks like. Every time I see Ice Cube, I just wish it were iced tea.
See, I'm the opposite.
No.
Ice Cube, I think, has done great, and this just continued to prove it.
Surviving
Boys
the
in the
game, Jess. Surviving the game.
Boys
That's a-
in the Hood, brother.
I'm still
Boys
sticking
in
to
the Hood.
surviving the game.
No.
Ice Cube is an OG.
Ghost of Mars, anybody?
I don't hate Ghosts to Mars. It's
Peanut.
I do. I hate it.
I mean, definitely not one of Carpenter's best, but I don't hate it.
I just feel like it had potential to be much better than it turned
Oh,
out to be.
definitely. Supposed to be Courtney Love starring in that one.
Is that right?
Oh.
Who was going to be Ice Cube? I know they had somebody else in mind at first. Was Jason Statham going to play that role?
Yeah, I think he was, but they didn't think he wasn't a name at that point. So if I could be wrong on that, but I believe so.
Oi, mate. Fucking Jason Statham over here. I've got my Gucci bags.
No. I'm really disappointed because I think Mike could have gone a lot further in his acting career here, but you know,
Is that Carrie War?
Carrie Wurr and the real Fifth Beatle.
There we
Jay.
go.
Hiroshima disease. Never heard
He
of it.
he was also the butler in the Richie Rich movie, if I recall, around a little bit before this.
I think I saw that in theaters, too. Richie Rich.
Didn't he have a McDonald's in his house in that movie?
I do.
Man, you get one fast food place in your house. What is it? Anything.
I mean, I'm going to say Taco Bell because I think the problem with the problem with Taco Bell is they don't like give you enough of the stuff inside of there. So
Bush seems like a Whataburger kind of guy.
I am a big fan.
If I were to go with a taco place, it would be Del Taco because they have some good cheeseburgers actually too,
Yeah.
and the best fish tacos I've had this side of the border.
Ooh. Have you guys heard of Nolan Ryan's little restaurant Chaps?
I'm not.
Not exactly fast food, but it's really great.
To check that out.
We go there when we're going to the ranch.
Del
We like to
Taco.
taunt all the prisoners in the basement with fresh food.
Nice, Billy.
That's awesome.
Zaxby's does have great salads.
Do they have Zaxby's down near you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I
that's
like
a
Zaxby's.
Southern exclusive, I think.
Five Guys.
Five Guys.
Not around my wife.
I remember seeing a video of Eminem. He had a Taco Bell in his house,
Oh,
and like there was just one employee that was just always like on standby whenever he wants to talk.
yeah, like
That's
10
awesome.
bathrooms spread out just in case.
It's basically just chicken fingers and some other stuff.
Good salads and yeah.
It's great.
They have really good fried cheese curds. If you haven't tried
Yeah.
those.
You're a curd.
Wings. Oh wow. Subway.
Are they going to show her tits or not?
I don't
She's
think
getting
so.
all wet.
Through the shirt, maybe.
What's up?
Welcome back.
Can you hear me on my mic, Jay?
Now
Yeah.
we can.
Okay. I had to get
Oh.
on my phone because I couldn't find my Blu-ray, so I had to just pop it on Netflix and just
You don't
stream
have-
my data.
You don't have the
Oh.
Blu-ray on your phone?
No,
You
I
need a
don't have it on my
timestamp,
phone.
man?
No, I started it on
You can-
Netflix, but I
okay.
think it was sucking up my internet too much. So I was kind of lagging.
Oh.
Speaking of, I forgot they're in the same movie. I keep forgetting Owen Wilson's in this.
Mm-hmm.
This is early for him too. I don't think I remember
No.
like maybe Bottle Rocket and
No?
He's a
Few
great
others.
guy.
I still wouldn't buy it in 97 versus 2022, though.
I like Owen Wilson.
He knows how to fuck.
Yeah, I've enjoyed most of the stuff he's been in. If the movie's good, he doesn't bother me for sure.
Mm-hmm.
John Voight's the whitest Spaniard I've ever seen.
Is he doing an accent? I'm sure he probably is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's can't get away with that now. Oh, fuck you, Ben. That's amazing.
Nice. John Voight's had worse times in the forest, though.
He's still alive, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love going down to the bush.
Don't have friendlies. You guys ever had I get them mixed up. I think it's Taco Cabana is the better one. It's a Taco Casa and a Taco Cabana, which I like them all. I like Del Taco as well. I just love tacos.
I've never had any of those.
God, Carrie Wurr looks great. She did Thinner, I think, the same year.
Really,
Yeah.
that's a fun movie. Friendlies are almost extinct.
I'm gonna take my pants off.
It's all
I'm
good.
ready.
Yeah, I mean, actually, people from Spain, but I think this guy's from Costa Rica or wherever the hell they are right now. I don't know.
She is so hot.
Oh, the Amazon, right?
Amazon, yeah.
Mm.
The pre-com is real.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, they've got great sauces at Taco Cabana. It's amazing.
Do you have one around you, Jay?
No, unfortunately, just in
Mm.
Texas. They
Mm.
great breakfast tacos too.
Mm.
I'm sure Mr. Bush knows what I'm talking about.
Definitely. Hell yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, Domino's
what Beaded
too?
from the
Man.
Anaconda.
I'm gonna go back to high school.
It's a good thing Dodato's not directing this one.
Only 500 animals were killed.
Dario?
Exactly.
Ah, Southern Cali. Okay.
That is devastating news, Ben. And but at least you got a Del
What
Taco
happened?
still, you know. Moved back to the Midwest. I lost my Del Taco.
Hmm. We don't have any good
Ooh.
taco restaurants except for like fast food restaurants, except for Taco Bell, unfortunately, which suck.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I love Taco Bell, but the service is the worst, and they don't
It's
put enough.
bad
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Ooh, Chi-Chi's is good. Yeah.
I remember Chi-Chi's. I don't think we have any of those in the area anymore.
Yeah, we definitely don't. Chi-Chi. We used to have one called Cuco's. You guys ever heard of that before?
I don't think so.
Franchise. There's still one left down south for me, or at least it was. I don't know, maybe gone now.
I kind of feel like John Voight cares less and less about his acting as the movie goes on. Which is
Yeah, it's
interesting.
one of those accents that kind of floats in and out, right? Like a Gerard Butler situation.
I kind of felt that in the original watch on this early on, that he was, not really putting on his best performance.
I really I didn't pay enough attention. I was like, ooh, giant snakes, you know.
But yeah,
wasn't
that
paying
it still
attention.
worked. It didn't
Yeah.
ruin the movie for me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Moe's, yeah. I love Moe's. So we don't have Chipotle down here. We just have Moe's. So,
What?
yeah.
No Chipotle?
No, what is it? Qdoba's the other one? I've never been to Qdoba, but
Moe's is good.
Oh my god.
I love a fat California burrito. Love it. God
Put
damn, I'm
some
getting hungry.
jalapeno queso on it. Yeah.
Some of that Carolina Reaper sauce on there.
Yeah.
Mm. Barbara likes that on her pussy.
Oh God,
I bet. Bet that
we have a
feels
regional.
great.
We have a regional chain here called Taco John's, but it's more about their potato olays, which is like, circular hash browns with the seasoning, than it is about the tacos.
Ooh.
Taco Johnson?
Taco, yeah, Taco Johnson.
Hey,
It's
I'm
the
on
best porn star name that never was.
board.
I'm Taco Johnson from now on.
Well, I mean,
No more
Oh,
flesh
yeah.
wound Jan. Next region free, I'm just Taco Johnson.
nice. Man, Ben, you got all kinds of options over there by you. I believe I've heard of that one. Is that like a Leonard Skinner restaurant? Free bird.
It's very foggy in the Amazon.
Barbara wants me to let her on. You guys want to talk to Barbara?
Sure.
Alright, let me go grab her.
Some of it's a little cheesy, but I do love the animatronic work in this.
Yeah.
The puppetry.
It's more than I remembered. I thought it was all like really bad CGI, but I guess that's towards the end.
Yeah.
3 and 4, you get some of the worst CG you've ever seen.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
This is a terrible time for that too. Like it just does not hold up well. Even good movies from around this time have terrible CGI.
I know, which is really sad because it's almost a half a decade after Jurassic Park, which to me set the bar. It still looks fan-fucking-tastic.
Again, I saw the new movie today. The stuff in '93 looks better than it does today.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to say.
Getting ready to go nose deep.
I was going to ask you, you guys ever seen a movie called King of the Ants?
Oh, yeah. You see a lot of Carrie Wurr in that one.
That's a good movie, too.
Yeah, Stuart Gordon. Nobody talks about it.
Oh, shit. I didn't realize it was Stuart Gordon.
No, Stuart Gordon. Great movie.
Damn.
This is Barbara. How you doing?
Hey, baby.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
You sound like you're an alien.
No. I'm just an old lady.
Is this better?
No.
Hey, baby. How are you? Oh, we got
Are
Christian.
you an actual
Hey,
baby?
Christian.
How you doing, Miss Barbara?
Hey, baby. Pretty good.
Does anybody really like fish sticks? That's kind of...
I do.
Kanye.
Me too.
I know they get a bad rep, but I like fish sticks.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Mickey.
You ever made fish tacos with fish sticks?
Yeah,
I
fish
can't
sticks
find a
is-
damn good fish taco anywhere.
Really? Is it... What type of fish do you normally put in there? Like a tuna or...
Dude, I don't know. I had the best ones, honestly, across the border in Mexico. And it was at this little stand this lady had, and it was a nice, clean stand, fried up fresh fish. And they had this, like, white sauce that I cannot find in the States. It's probably a homemade Mexican crema, whatever you call it. And it was just fantastic. And the closest, as far as enjoying a fish taco, was Del Taco. And their white sauce was more tangy.
What were you filming?
Nothing. I just crossed, it was over in
Okay.
a little town called Algodones, I think. Right across from Yuma.
Nice.
Right on the border.
Nice.
Yeah. Get fish or shrimp tacos and real glass bottle Coke, and it's delicious.
Yeah, the real Coke. Cane sugar Coke.
Yep. Which you can get over here, but it's bottled in Mexico.
I always find it interesting that it's more sugary than ours. You would kind of expect us to be like #1 in terms of fat fuckery, but it's
I think Mexico City may be the fattest city on earth. I think
Yay,
I've heard that.
America.
Yeah.
Don't go blaming the real sugar, though, man. Those artificial sweeteners will kill you quicker than that.
That is true.
Unless you specifically have a medical condition that you cannot have abundance of sugar. But
Is that a whale? Willie?
I'm more of a like ranch with my mozzarella sticks kind of guy.
I can go either way. Man, there was this place, or it's still there, but I think the restaurant's gone. Called the Monteleon in New Orleans. When I was a kid, we used to go there like every year. And oh shit, is he dead?
Is who dead?
Stoltz.
Oh no, not.
Okay. Oh, that's right. He's like he stays sick for a while, right?
yeah, don't they have to puncture his throat or something, or put a tube in his throat or something?
Yeah, I'm sure Christian's familiar with the Monteleon, but man, they used to have cheese sticks that were like 6 inches long and like this fat. That were amazing. Had some good cheese sticks recently at a local place called Burgers and Blues. Really, really good stuff.
To see what's down in Lexington.
Yep. You know, the show in the belly off looks coming back. Thank God.
Talking about Ice Cube.
Yeah. He's got an Audi. He's popping there. We are just going to double back, hombre. Let me tell you something. I always like blowing people's minds, telling them that's Angelina Jolie's dad.
They didn't get along for a while. He was.
Are they? I didn't know they were now.
They might be speaking now.
Who's dead? That guy?
Somebody dead?
I said, who's dad? Is it you talking about the red shirt?
Oh, I'm sorry, Angelina Jolie.
I was trying to look up who died. Yes, John Voight's Angelina Jolie's dad.
Wow.
I know he like that era where she was wearing like Billy Bob Thornton's blood with like a vial on her neck, and I'm sure it had to be embarrassing. God, around this time, Gia, man. I don't think I've watched that movie like 57 times, and I don't think I ever got to finish it.
I never watched it. I just heard it was so bad.
No, Gia's on. No, Gia, as in the Angelina Jolie naked movie. Not
Oh.
G Lee.
Oh,
Not
okay.
G Lee.
Okay. Sorry.
Gia good, G Lee bad. Yeah. Jolie actually shows the goods, unlike J Lo.
I know she shows them in Cyborg 2 before she got the breast augmentation.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Angelina Jolie around that time, Hackers era.
Oh yeah.
She was a beauty.
Oh yeah. She could pull off that short hair
No.
in Hackers.
President Bush, big fan of the short hair.
Gia. I think I've seen that.
You would know, trust me.
Let me look it up here.
I think John Voight just watched a few Razor Ramon promos and said he was good to go.
It's probably not too far from the truth. Oh, Gia is based on a true story, right?
Mm-hmm. I think she was considered I don't know the first, but one of the first true supermodels.
Got a snake, a vengeful snake coming. He's out for revenge.
I never did see the. I guess it's a ripoff Python.
Yeah.
I made a few of those, didn't they? Like a lot of versus movies and stuff.
Yeah, Boa versus Python 2. They had an interesting cast. Robert Englund, Casper Van Dien.
Oh,
Will
wow.
Will Wheaton was in the first Python.
Those actually look like anacondas too. What the hell that one's doing?
Ooh.
Yeah, pretty sure you could have done that, buddy. Anaconda's the largest snake on Earth, right? Not the longest, but the largest in terms of, I guess, weight.
I think you're right.
I think one of the python, maybe the big one of the types of pythons, the longest. Those things are crazy. Used to hear stories of them getting in outhouses. Over in around India areas like that. Just jump up and eat you.
Can you imagine going to take a shit and you got a fucking anaconda just pull you down? It's the worst way to die.
Should I change my name to Taco Johnson on here?
My new name, I'm gonna stick with Mushroom Jones.
That's good too. So we got to start knocking the characters off here. I go with the long-haired guy there next. This guy's gonna die in some humiliating way. The nerd. I feel like he's aping guy from Congo. The clown from it.
How old is Ice Cube right here?
He's got to be in his 50s now, right? At least. So.
I mean, NWA, when they came out, he was like young, right? He may have not even been 20 yet. So.
Yeah. Let's see how old Ice Cube is.
I bet he's 60.
He might be. I mean, he doesn't look old, but I don't know. 53. 53.
Oh wow, man, he got started young.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was young in NWA.
I was just thinking about that movie Straight Outta Compton. In the documentary, Ice Cube is like in high school, and then he goes right into NWA and starts touring the world. So. This movie would have been better if Eazy-E would have been in it, but he had died.
Yeah.
Imagine Eazy-E in this with that little shrill voice he's got. These goddamn snakes, man. We're going to eat these snakes.
Easy.
Knuckleheads outside just shooting some hoops.
Some hoops. A call
Definitely
pulls
a
up,
unique.
who can it be?
Unique voice on that guy for sure.
Eazy-E was awesome.
Fresh El Camino rolling Kilo G.
I was watching an old Arsenio episode with Eazy-E, and when all that shit went down with NWA and everybody split up, Eazy-E had it like in his. He was talking to Arsenio about like in his contract anything that Dr. Dre sold record wise or anything in the '90s, like Eazy-E had a piece of it.
Yeah.
They had all kinds of
I was
lawsuits
going to bring
going on.
that up too.
Whenever he gets a little bit of money, I get a little bit of money.
I saw, I think it was a Larry King live with Ice Cube on there, and then Eazy-E calls in, like as like an anonymous caller. It's pretty funny.
Larry King was popping up a lot. I was watching these like cringe compilations, and they had one where DJ Khaled was on Larry King. And Larry King was, I guess he asked him something, and DJ Khaled took one. I like the fancy clothes. I like the jewelry. I like to be fresh. I like this. And then Larry goes, how did you gain all the weight? And then DJ Khaled goes, just eating. I mean, he didn't lie. Just eating a lot.
What question is that?
How'd you gain all the weight? Just eating a lot.
How'd you get your ninth divorce? That's kind of what I'd be like.
I think Larry. He ate a lot of food.
Yeah. I don't know. It just happened. I don't know what happened. Yeah. Oh, Larry King. We lost him too.
I grew up watching Larry, man. I love Larry King. He was the guy. He was. Speaking of somebody who was never young, like Larry King was kind of like Danny Trejo, just always old. Even like I was watching Ghostbusters the other day, and the little cameo that Larry King has in Ghostbusters, he still looks like an old man. It was 84.
Yeah, you can go way back.
Those guys were like old when I was born. Okay, here we go. We got a snake. CGI snake.
He had like 11 ex-wives, I think, by the end.
Yeah.
Blending CGI and real effects doesn't bother me. I just think sometimes it's just done better than other times.
Yeah. I think that's the way to do it, is to blend it. Like, I don't know if you were here, we were talking about Jurassic Park looking so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It holds up so well, you know.
Charlie Band just did a podcast with Tom Savini, and Tom Savini was saying my favorite thing is when they blend real and practical.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And you can't
right there,
tell.
that's obviously a real snake. And of course, when you see the real snake and you see the head and everything, it's terrifying. You know.
They've got some old school TV creature features coming to Blu-ray next month. Ants, tarantulas, deadly cargo.
That's what I cut my teeth on, man. Those type movies. I love this shit.
I've got something on Blu-ray I was watching. It was this bizarre looking thing. It was Peter Benchley's something. It was like a shark man.
Creature. It's a
Creature.
miniseries, yeah.
Dude,
Craig
what
T.
the
Nelson.
What is that thing? It's like a shark monster dude. That thing's terrifying. Yeah.
He also did, they also adapted Beasts as another Bentley miniseries.
Let me ask you guys this. Are you familiar with the Drive-In Delirium Blu-rays from Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Are those cool? A buddy of mine was asking me about them earlier today. He was gonna
The
pick some up.
trailer compilations.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
I believe so, yeah. Some of those are kind of nice for just like parties or whatever, just to, you know.
That's what he does. He just like puts them on when we're hanging out, you know, just something to, you know, glance at every once in a while.
I don't know if it's hard to find at this point, but there was a DVD, the Extra Weird Sampler, like with a bunch of something weird trailers.
Okay.
Exploitation type films have the best trailers.
Oh, they're remaking Arachnophobia. Come on. Just make another spider movie and call it something else.
Or I mean, at least Arachnophobia 2. Don't just call it Arachnophobia. And use real spiders.
Yeah, it's not. They're not gonna do that. I've heard a lot of horror stories about the spiders on that movie. How hard it was to get them to do stuff.
But
Great
it's so
movie,
good.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Arachnophobia. Like John Goodman in that movie.
He steals the show.
That was that before Roseanne, or like maybe like right during when Roseanne first started?
Yeah, I think the beginning.
What was Arachnophobia? Was that 92?
90.
90?
I think 90, yeah.
Okay, yeah. He had been a season. I think Roseanne started in 88.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But I'd obviously watch Roseanne, but at that point, first time I ever saw him, you know, on the big screen.
When was King Ralph?
It was after that, probably soon after.
Had to be pretty close because he was young in that.
I've got a few more movies from John Goodman I've got to watch, but I really love the one that Joe Dante made with him, where he's the movie guy and he goes around to the towns and shows his monster movie with all the 4D
Matinee.
stuff.
Matinee.
Dude, that movie is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, King Ralph was 91, so right after.
Yeah.
My wife had the Flintstones on the other day. I grew up watching this shit out of that. I think when I was like 7 or 8 years old, I probably played that VHS like once a day for like a month. Just every day, watch the Flintstones.
Do you guys remember Death Sentence? He's a great villain.
Oh, yeah.
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh, really? Christian, get on it. Kevin Bacon.
Death Sentence?
James Wan. Yeah.
No, I never even heard of that. Wow. I have to check that out.
Get the unrated cut because there is 2 separate cuts.
It's a tough watch too. It's. I mean, they
Yeah.
go pretty hard.
Yeah, it's a kick-ass revenge flick.
Damn it, Jamie, that's right. That's probably really where I first saw him. The Coach and Nerds.
Oh shit! I completely forgot about that.
You got
Hey.
beaten by a bunch of nerds.
Did you guys see John Goodman in Chud?
Yeah,
I'm sure I have.
He's-
Yeah,
he's a
'cause I've seen
Cop in the
Chud.
diner.
yeah.
Wow.
That might be his earliest notable. Well, definitely his earliest notable role.
Chud is like one of the only slow burn films that I just like forgive for being slow because I just fucking love it. You know, I gotta love Chud.
Yeah, Barney. Me
I'm-
too. I love that show.
Also, we were watching that Cloverfield movie he did, and that's far and away the best Cloverfield movie ever made. Man, he's so good in that shit.
Yeah,
I
he does
couldn't
play
get
a great,
past the
great
first one.
villain.
Do what, Jess?
I couldn't watch anything past the first one. I didn't.
It's
Yeah.
it's like a Halloween 3. It's totally
It's-
different.
Yeah,
Okay.
You
it's
know.
nothing like the original at all.
It floored me when I'm a big fan. I grew up watching Roseanne and Married with Children, and I remember when I heard he was in that, I was like, oh my god, I got to see that. And
It's
Okay.
it's really good. This was before I really cared about steelbooks. Not that
Mhm.
I'm obsessed with them now or anything. I like to get them when it's a movie I really like. But I remember when that came out on Blu-ray and stuff, I went out and I got every version of that movie I could get. I loved it so much.
Oh wow. Okay, I might have to
wasn't
give it
it?
a shot. Then.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead is in that one.
She's good.
Hey, Bonnie likes beer.
Bonnie.
Dude, I still watch that fucking. I've got the Hanna-Barbera DVD collection
Oh yeah.
of the Flintstones. And dude, when I go to bed, like when I get off work in the morning, I just put that on and I fall asleep so easy to it. I fucking love the cartoon. I didn't get the Blu-ray set though because like I know this sounds weird. Like I don't want them to look too good. I want that kind of hazy fuzz shit look when I watch the cartoon. But I have seen screenshots of that Blu-ray set. They cleaned those episodes. They cleaned up those animation cells so good. It's actually pretty impressive. What's up, Corey? I'm not in the basement. I'm in the horror room. I'm just on my cell phone, so I've got the POV angle going on right now.
Yeah. Do you guys remember? I don't know if you guys have Big Lots near you, but
I do.
fuck, this has been like a decade ago now. But Big Lots like had all kinds of stuff for like $3. I picked up a ton of that Hanna-Barbera stuff on DVD, like the big sets for like $3.
No, I never got that. I got the Flintstones DVD set at Walmart probably a year ago. I need to get the Jetsons.
Hmm.
I would like to have that. I got a lot of the TV shows that I love. Like I've got Family Ties, Cheers, Married with Children, Roseanne, all on DVD.
Oh shit. Break yourself. He's about to bring out his Tech 9. Yeah, we could grab this.
This movie just looks humid as hell.
I think you're right. There's something about that. The cinematography, you do almost feel the humidity.
And J-Lo's hair getting all curly and stuff makes it seem
Frizz, yep.
even more. Yeah.
So the makeup and hair, yeah, all the combination, you feel it. Where did they shoot this? Did they shoot it down in the Amazon? Or?
It's hard to tell. It almost looks like some of this stuff like was on some kind of like backlot,
Yeah.
but it looks like they got some nice overhead. I wouldn't
Yeah.
call them drone
Second-
shots because I don't.
Second unit shots.
Right.
Yeah, wouldn't have been drone then. Probably helicopter.
Yeah.
It's so easy
Or
to know how
small
to do a
plane.
drone shot. Yeah. We really take that shit for granted.
Yeah.
Like what used to go into doing a shot like that. Now it's just like, you know,
Yeah.
send it up there. I got this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
I'm a big
What's
sucker
that?
for sitcoms. That's like it's my go-to.
Do you remember what that was originally called? Like the first
Oh yeah,
season?
it's on here.
Is it? Two
The
guys, a
Ryan
girl, and a
Reynolds
pizza
show?
place?
Yeah, it's on this one.
Nice. I've never seen that show before.
It's Ryan Reynolds. It's like where he got his start. I mean, other than
It went like what, 4 seasons or?
Yeah. After the second, they switched it to just 2 guys and a girl.
Yeah.
And killed the pizza place.
God almighty.
It's a good show though.
Yeah, I remember liking it, but I don't know why it fell off fast.
4 seasons, you know.
I think I stopped before then, though. I don't know. Maybe it was because they dropped the pizza place. They kind of switched up the show, didn't they?
Yeah. Trying to compete with Friends and stuff like that at the time, you know.
Yeah, I don't think that worked for me. I think the original concept worked better.
Yeah. I haven't seen past the second season yet, but first 2 are great. Snake's just slinging his body all over the place.
Damn.
You know that guy's gonna die some humiliating way. The loser, I'm assuming he's British. I don't know. Oh, here he goes.
Ooh.
I'm gonna barf a monkey on you.
Oh God. Ragdoll.
The practical effects still look great, man.
Oh, they really do. Pretty colors on that snake too.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Grimm wants a timestamp, Jay.
Okay. We're at 52, about at 53 minutes right now. 53:05.
Hell yeah.
Says IMDb says Brazil. Nice, Ben.
Oh, really? They filmed it in Brazil?
Ooh.
According to Ben in IMDb.
Oh, okay. Oh. Some of that's definitely on a lot somewhere, though.
Yeah, a good deal of it.
I mean, a lot of the water shots when they're like going through the river.
You probably will get a live action Jetsons movie.
I don't even know if people know who the Jetsons are anymore.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I remember a theatrical animated movie in the 90s, if I recall.
Very early.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not very, I guess. I can't remember.
Yeah, I vaguely remember, but
I know what you're talking about, though. I remember a banner at the theater for it, advertising.
It's better cartoon than most of this modern shit they have now.
Yeah, a lot of it's got awful. It's awful. Yeah, now technically they probably wouldn't even do it live action. They'd just make a CGI Jetsons.
Be right back, guys.
Yeah, definitely would be CG. I miss the old cell animated stuff, but I understand how time consuming it is.
I do, but I think the art needs to be brought back. There's just something about it. It's its own thing. Computer animation cartoons are in a different world to me than hand drawn.
Really? What's up, Robert? Yeah, I remember the last Disney movie, like feature, was I think Princess and the Frog. It was hand drawn animated.
Last, yeah, basically fresh idea. They did release, I think, a Winnie the Pooh movie, but
Oh, okay.
like a year later, and then it was done. But Princess and the Frog basically lasts. Classic.
Oh, there we go.
Original.
I haven't watched Gravity Falls. I'm aware of what it is, but I've never seen it.
Seen Cherry Falls.
Mulholland Falls.
Your mom's a dolls. Nobody's. I thought it was funny. What's up with girls asking guys to marry them? Has anyone noticed that trend?
Lately?
Yeah. It's like a thing where the woman has to ask the guy now.
I'm not sure.
Christian, did your wife ask you?
No.
Or Jess or anybody?
No.
I think that's so weird.
I'm pretty traditional.
I guess I am too. I never really thought it could be reversed. I didn't think that would ever be a
Or
thing.
they go into like the ballpark and doing it on the big screen, like getting down on a knee and shit.
I don't know. It's just I don't know if I've seen one like that public. But it's definitely becoming a thing because it's all this gender role reversal stuff.
Yeah.
Like women aren't supposed to be housewives anymore or something.
Right.
I don't know. Not that they have to be, but the whole proposal thing is weird to me. No offense if you're into it.
I feel like it's a
Anybody
lot
watching.
of beta culture out there that they're like kind of playing the role of the female in the relationship. It was
Yeah.
I'm probably butchering some shit, but
I don't know.
I can't keep track of things these days. I'm going to say the wrong words and offend somebody. Get my channel taken down again.
I think Ben is right, but I think the men should just do it. If you've been, if it's the right time and you've been in a relationship forever or whatever, I don't know. I'm single, so I can't really talk to or speak on it completely, but I've almost been there. Glad I didn't, though. Wrong person.
Damn, Billy Bean. Billy Bean is an old school boy.
Oh yeah. Is that I saw they did remake Father of the Bride. I haven't seen it though. Got a video to bring up when Dan gets back. So. Kind of the shit I'm talking about. And we'll get the chat to sound off on this as well. Was John Boyd just like really fucked up making this movie? Like,
He has that shit-eating grin on his face the whole time.
he's just stoned out of his gourd all the time.
He's like that the dad in Necropolis, Return of the Dead Necropolis. He has the upside down like smile smirk thing the
Yeah.
entire movie.
And thanks again for doing those because it really made me want to go out and track them down. I've been trying to find those for years and never.
Oh.
I think they're on what, Tubi or somewhere.
Well, I think Necropolis was free on YouTube at the time I did that episode, but they
Okay.
usually get pulled off of YouTube pretty quick. They don't have a long lifespan.
It was
But,
somewhere for free that I watched it with commercials, but it wasn't too bad. Sometimes those streaming services like that like don't work right, and it'll like skip commercials on accident, which I'm fine with. Like I guess they glitch out or something.
Hi, Jill.
All right, Dan, I got a video for everybody to check out here. Let's
Sweet.
See what you make out of it. Sorry, not that one.
If the Yankees were going to win a World Series, but you had to give each other a hall pass, would you do it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, why do
Who
you
does she have to? Who does she have
You
to?
could pick anyone who you want. Who would you pick?
Anyone in the world? My ex-boyfriend.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Who would you pick?
You.
Aw. I'm sorry. Why the ex-boyfriend?
We're gonna fight about this.
Why the ex-boyfriend? He's gone. You can tell me.
He was a good lover.
Okay.
Wow. Damn.
Thoughts on that, gentlemen?
Definitely
man,
a fight.
Yeah, if he doesn't get rid of that chick, I don't know.
I mean,
I might
she
go
was-
to jail. I might go to jail that day. I don't know.
I mean, she was honest. At least you know that she's never gonna lie to you.
Honesty is very important.
I mean,
you. I'm gonna pick you. Fucking loser. I'd be like your mom, your fucking best friend, or some shit, you know?
Yeah.
your mom.
You call him up and tell him he's got a baby dick right now.
God damn.
I kind of feel bad for him.
We have
It's like
videos.
he had no clue.
That video is gonna be out there forever, so
Yeah.
he's gotta live with that.
Yeah, X must have had a hog on him, huh?
He had an anaconda.
Alex Moore.
Barney likes beer.
Hello.
Yo.
My ex-boyfriend. I mean, your mom.
I would be like whatever the most hateful shit I could say at that moment.
Alex is a good friend of mine.
Is it?
No.
Somebody mind
I
blocking
don't know
Alex,
who that is.
whatever channel this is on.
It's a
I
weird
think that might be a Philly channel. I'm not sure. It's hard to mimic him though. It's a very specific kind of moron.
You have to be extremely gay and extremely stupid at the same time, and it's a rough combo.
Who?
Well, no, a certain gentleman.
The faggot of the
Man, Robert Englund looks like shit. Oh, Ben, yes.
I need to track that down. Yeah.
They got in trouble, right? Because they were like ruined some lives.
Yeah.
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 It's like an OG show.
Like a Fox or something, I would imagine.
Yeah, there was also one where I think they exposed it for being fake. I don't know if it was that.
Oh,
one,
really?
though.
I know what Ben's talking about because that was on one of those cringe compilations that I actually watched. It was like a blonde-haired girl. She was married, and she got asked some really personal questions about does she really love her husband? Does she really want to be married to him? And she said yes, and the whole family was there. It was brutal. It was absolutely brutal.
Cody Ko made a great video commentating on those episodes. Go check it out. No affiliation. Maybe.
Yeah, I love stuff like that. Like really cringy reality TV. I need to go look that up. I love trash TV. I don't know.
It's not fun trash anymore. Which I hate. Like that lie detector thing, like telling your husband you don't love him. You wouldn't have that now.
Yeah, there was one called the Joe Schmo Show, where it was like a reality, like just like hookup show, basically. But everyone was an actor except for one guy.
Yeah,
I did 2 seasons of that. It's pretty fun. Got that on DVD. And what was the one? It was like My Big Fat Stupid Fiance or something like that. Where like
there was a short-lived one with a dwarf, like Littlest Broom or something. Like, yeah, it was the dumbest shit. Yeah, usually all Fox, man. They had the dumbest shit.
it was one. The whole premise was that this guy's finally gonna eat it.
That's disgusting.
You're not good at what you're doing, Jill.
I don't think Jill's your real name.
Your disc needs some work there, honey.
Wouldn't it be funny if Jill were Hayden's ginger cousin? It's like making her series debut tonight.
The opera.
I pooed on food. I pooed on it. But no, what I was saying, the whole premise of the show was like this woman is engaged to this guy, right? He's a big fat like slob, and he's an actor. She's in on it, but her whole family is not. So he's just like a complete piece of shit asshole the whole time. And they're just like, "Why are you with this guy?" And they finally reveal it at the end. It's pretty funny, actually. My big fat something.
My big fat asshole.
My big fat Jill Grant. Oh shit! She is dead AF.
Oh my god!
About to get your ass ate, son.
My god.
So for the next episode, I was thinking about doing what was it? Not of This Earth.
Oh, which one? Because there's 3.
Well, the Tracy Lords.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Ugh.
Love some Wynorski trash.
What's your favorite Jim Wynorski movie?
That's tough.
I mean, I'll say like somebody said the other day, Swamp Thing 2.
Me, that might have been me. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
I think it's way better than the first Swamp Thing.
I agree, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys ever like the series on was it USA?
Yeah, it
when
was
they came
pretty
out,
good.
you talking about the Derek Mears one?
No, that's
No,
really
no.
good, actually. That show got fucked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
it
I watched it. I bought it on DVD, and I was like, I'll get it for Derek Mears. I was excited to see him, and I thought it was a good show. And then they canceled it.
It was like an accounting thing. It was doing perfectly well, but yeah, it was like some paperwork fuck up, and it.
What was that on? That was on like an odd streaming service, wasn't it? Like the
Dude,
the DC thing.
DC, yeah.
Yeah.
It would have ended up on Netflix or something, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I was watching the series maybe 9-10 months ago that started out really good, but then I got bored with it. I stopped watching it. It was a Stephen King show. It's called I think it was called The Outsider. It was
Oh yeah.
Man, those first few episodes where Jason Bateman's trying to prove his innocence was amazing.
That show is a perfect example of falling. Like, it was amazing the first like few episodes, and then it just fell off.
Well, you know what that is to me? It's Twin Peaks. I mean, I like season 3 a lot, but Sydney forced me to get through the rest of the beginning stuff because it starts out so fucking good, and I'm just like, all right, something's got to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was about to drop some spoilers, but yeah, that's a fun show. Like, it's really creepy too.
It's worth finishing. I will say that to just see where it ends up. But
Those first 2-3 episodes, Jesus Christ, it was amazing.
They were not fucking around like that. There was some brutal shit.
It was good, man.
Too. Yeah.
Yeah, I probably did 5 episodes, and then we just got caught up, and then didn't finish it. I need to, because I was like it. Then I started watching that Ozark show he did, and I really enjoyed that.
Oh, have you finished that?
I didn't finish it. I have a few episodes left, but that was kind of like a latter day Breaking Bad in a way.
Yeah. I almost like that more than Breaking Bad, honestly. It's one of my favorite shows of all time.
God, that reminds me. I've got to watch 50-Foot Cam Girl. That Full Moon movie he just did, Jim.
Some of his softcore stuff, Cleavage Field, and he did some fun stuff. But man, Deathstalker 2 is a fucking blast. Especially the Blu-ray is like the director's cut, but that original cut where like they do a shot and you can see like a parking lot, which is just fucking hilarious.
Barney likes Ozark, and Jamie likes The Outsider as well.
Nice, very nice.
I just feel like it fizzled there at the end for me.
Have you guys watched Mr. Mercedes? Because that I also second. That's an excellent show.
I've never even heard of that.
Oh, it's like on one of those streaming services that nobody has. The Australian Blu-rays, though, I think are region free. It's 3 seasons. So good. If you're a Stephen King fan, better than The Outsider and Castle Rock, in my opinion.
I was never on board with Castle Rock 100%.
It was okay. I was kind of ready for it to end, to be honest, but
I think the last 2 shows I really were just like, oh my god, was Squid Game.
Oh, cool.
And I was obsessed with Midnight Mass. I've never enjoyed a show more in my life than Midnight Mass.
That director, man, he's like 100% for me.
Mike Flanagan.
Flanagan, yeah. That dude is amazing. Like Hill House.
every
Blythe
episode.
Manor.
Yeah, he needs to direct some kind of horror film.
Oh, he has. He's done quite a few.
Oh yeah.
What's he done?
He did Absentia.
Absentia. The Mirror movie.
He did Ouija 2, which is amazing.
He did, okay, yeah, that one smoked the first one, man.
Did he not do that? Hold on.
What's the Mirror movie now?
Oh, you talking about Oculus?
Oculus. There you go.
That's a good movie. That's a good movie.
I love Oculus. I love it.
Yeah.
No, Ouija 2 smoked the first one.
Oh, wait, did he do Ouija or the second Annabelle? I get that mixed up. He did one of those two.
Second Annabelle, in my opinion, is the best Conjuring universe film.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Origin of Evil.
Mr. Mercedes is on Peacock, according to Ben.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, check it out. Was it Paramount? All right.
It was Paramount. Okay, I'll check that out. I've got both of those. Cool. Oh yeah, Dr. Sleep. How can we forget that?
Yeah,
that's cool.
I still want to see that director's cut of Dr. Sleep.
I ain't got the time, man. When you gonna be able to sit down for 3.5 hours?
It's like 9 hours long, man.
I just ain't.
It's
got
a long
time for
movie
it.
to begin with. I agree, but
that's why I watch fucking whenever I get Blu-rays with multiple cuts of movies, dude. I may be missing out sometimes, but I just do the theatrical cut 9 times out of 10 because I'm just like, I don't have the fucking time, man. I mean, I did watch Life Force's director's cut.
Oh yeah,
because it's Toby. You know, I mean, I've got to see whatever Toby puts on screen, but most of the time, man, I'm just like, I don't have the time to sit there for 2.5 hours. I got too much shit to do. I need an hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes, and let's get going, you know?
I agree with you, man. But
and nowadays, all these fucking movies are like, I enjoyed that Batman movie, but I never bought the Blu-ray, and people were asking me, dude, you're not picking it up? I said, when am I going to watch that again? It's 3 hours long. When am I going to watch that again? I mean,
don't need to watch it again, honestly. Like I liked it quite a bit, but
yeah, I did too. But I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. Not buying it. Not watching it again. I got what I needed out of it. No.
I'll watch like 3 full moon movies instead of that.
Yeah, man. I woke up this morning and I enjoyed a little Seed People. You know, nice. That needs a Blu-ray. I got the DVD, which is fine, but you know, and Meridian is a good full moon movie.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, I think it's 94. It's a good little flick.
Oh, look at that shot. Oh, gross.
That is disgusting.
That CG's not too bad right there.
I bet it looked great on VHS.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dude, I almost picked up... I didn't get it because I just figured... I guess I still could get it. I just figured the sequels aren't that great. I'm sure I've seen them years and years ago, but 88 Films put out like a trilogy box set, and I never grabbed it. I was like, it'd be nice to have Anaconda on Blu-ray, but I don't want to have to buy the sequels.
Yeah, they could have definitely trimmed that down, Big T. I was fine with it, but yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, man. I thought it was dark and moody, and I enjoyed it. But when am I gonna, dude? 3 hours? Come on. I mean,
you get around 2 hours, man, and that's a 2-sitting watch for me.
Yeah. The only guy that gets away with that, because I literally can't wait to sit down and just be immersed, is Scorsese. That's it, though.
The Irishman.
That has truly become my favorite Martin Scorsese film.
Really?
Wow. I'm a Jimmy Hoffa fanatic. Anything about Jimmy Hoffa, I eat it up. I've studied Jimmy Hoffa. I've read books on Jimmy Hoffa. I don't know what it is about it, but I'm obsessed with what happened to him, But he was kind of a crook. He really was. Jimmy was working the books and laundering and gambling, all that fist money, you know. But I mean, are you kidding me? Pacino was amazing in that movie. You know, I loved it. I loved it to death. I got that Criterion Blu-ray, and it's beautiful, man.
Really?
Yeah, it's a great Blu-ray.
Yeah, the only reason I haven't watched that is because of how long it is.
I understand. Scorsese is the only guy that can get away with it, though, because man, getting immersed in his nobody. The thing Scorsese, what I love about him is he does what he knows, man. He's experimented, obviously, and done some stuff like Shutter Island, but when he gets into that mafia, dude, that's his. Nobody can touch him. Nobody can touch him. It's just the best.
I just feel like he thinks his shit doesn't stink. Like he wasn't he the guy that said if your movie doesn't go to the theater, it's not a real movie, but his shit went straight to Netflix.
I mean, you know, he said stuff that doesn't. It's not me. I remember everybody got upset when he didn't call Marvel movies cinema or something, and you know that doesn't bother me. It's kind of ironic when you've got a bunch of YouTube people that all they do is criticize movies and directors all day, but then when an actual director criticizes something else, they throw their fucking arms in the air and freak out about it. Like he's just doing what we're all doing, giving his opinion on something. So I thought it was people overreacted about that. Who gives a fuck? It just doesn't. He doesn't like superhero movies. What's the big deal? You know, he doesn't like them.
Yeah, not liking them and saying they're not real movies is two different things. But
I get the frustration though. Like sometimes I feel like that's all I hear about from my family is the next Marvel flick.
I know. The guy's got an opinion on it. You know, it is what it is.
I mean, I don't disagree with his opinion either, but you know, I just feel like, you know, who the fuck are you? Like you're not, you know, the movie god.
Yeah.
The Burning Snake looks pretty good.
It does.
Honestly, as a whole, the effects in this are not half bad.
Go in the water, Snake.
I'd give the CGI like a B- because there were some shoddy stuff, but there's also some pretty good CGI. But the practical snake looks phenomenal.
It's better than I remember, actually.
It's not the whole movie. I mean, there's certainly much worse out there now.
Dude, some of the worst CGI I've ever seen in my entire life. I know we talked about this. I forgot where we talked about this, but Reptilian.
Yeah,
dude.
Region free. Yeah.
It looks like a PlayStation game. It's so bad.
Yeah. I remember a big poster in Sunburst. My mom popped for that, and I remember just the ladies that I knew that worked there all the time. They're like, "Oh yeah, we hear this is going to be huge. It's going to be better than Godzilla," which at that point wouldn't be too hard. Godzilla '98. So,
you know, I've watched documentaries on the making of that film and stuff like that. The crazy thing was, Toho approved that look. And do you think that was deliberate? Like, we want this to be completely different from our homeland brand and everything?
I think it was like, let's just get our money and let the Americans shit out whatever they're going to shit out.
Let's let them make their movie and we'll capitalize. You know, this is one thing I'll tell you that I do miss about living in New Orleans was when Godzilla '98 came out. I remember we got the VHS tapes and all that. I remember buying toys from that movie. It was massive. I had all kinds of Godzilla figures, but there was this really cool theater in New Orleans that played. They got the Toho movies, and I remember I got to see Godzilla 2000 in the theater, and man, it was amazing. That's probably my favorite Godzilla theater experience I've had till this day. I loved seeing Godzilla 2000.
Yeah, Godzilla Final Wars was another one. Yeah, kind of restored the faith a little bit.
Yeah, man, I was surprised watching that when they had that little man. That poor American Godzilla lasted like 3 seconds in that movie. That was
I
good. I remember. Was it Tokyo SOS a couple years before that they did?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That
Yeah.
last those early 2000s runs were phenomenal from Toho.
After the '98 Godzilla, didn't Toho make a movie with that Godzilla design?
Well, they kind of like they trolled it in that movie Godzilla Final Wars, where
Final Wars. I couldn't think of the
yeah,
name of it.
like the Godzilla comes out of like some kind of contraption. It's been a few years, but like it attacks the real Godzilla, and then the real Godzilla tail swipes him and then kills him. You know.
I mean, I didn't hate the creature design on that. I appreciate that it was different.
Bizarre casting in that movie.
Oh God,
Mr. Broderick.
Yeah, it's just like somebody threw a dart and just that's who they hit.
Man,
was he on the up and up during that time, or was that like a comeback? Was it supposed to be like a comeback movie?
Was that after he ran over the person?
Oh, he already killed someone, but that was a while before that though.
No shit.
I think he and oh fuck, what's her name?
Sarah Jessica Parker.
No, he wasn't with her yet. I don't think it was her. Wasn't it Jennifer Grey? Didn't they?
Ah, right.
Yeah, they like killed somebody in Scotland. Was it?
Pulled a Caitlyn Jenner over there.
Yeah, just mowed him down. Yeah, Broderick was. I guess he was. He did Cable Guy, so yeah, I guess he was kind of.
I love that movie.
Yeah, he was kind of.
Never been a Matthew Broderick fan at all whatsoever.
You know, like War Games.
I do like War Games. I don't like Ferris Bueller.
Yeah, I'm not I like the girl from Ferris Bueller, especially when she's getting banged by Van Damme in Time Cop.
Well, Time Cop's a fucking classic, so.
Yeah, it is.
You know, a lot of people forget that Time Cop was his first #1 hit at the box office.
Dude, it was a monstrous success. Yeah.
Yeah, he really didn't have a lot. I mean, Kickboxer, Bloodsport. I mean, all of that shit is classic. But that was the first one that was like the #1 hit at the box office. And
so the other ones weren't a hit at all.
No, they were. It's just they weren't like something was always out. They weren't like the #1. It was.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It's a shame when you look back. It's like Van Damme could have become even bigger, but he was doing cocaine. He became difficult to work with. I think it was either Dan could probably tell you. Was it Columbia he lost his contract with, and then Universal picked him up for a few movies, and they didn't do all that great. And then Double Impact was kind of the beginning of the end. Double Team, not Double Impact.
Oh,
Double Team was kind of the beginning of the end.
He had like Sudden Death was a smash hit. That was like his last like big hit in '95.
Then
he did Maximum Risk, which is really good, but
that's the first one. That was Trimark, I think. He started doing movies with Trimark, but I remember, God, what was it? Because I watched Oliver Harper. I don't know if you guys watch him, but he did this beautiful episode on The Quest and the whole making of The Quest, and I know Dan's a big fan of that one. And right after that, that movie did not do well, and it was either Universal or something. I forgot who, Columbia Universal, but that was the last movie for that run that he had. He had like an X number of picture deals with one of the, and when that was like severing the tie after that, and he moved over somewhere else. And Maximum Risk was.
I think The Quest is a good old school adventure movie. Like
it is.
It
is a good movie. It is a good movie. I like it.
He pulled a Seagal. Seagal did the same thing. In order to do Under Siege 2, he had to direct On Deadly Ground, which has a bunch of his weird politics in it. It's a fun movie. But, I mean, seeing, like, Steven Seagal trying to act alongside, like, Michael Caine and was kind of amusing. But, yeah, Van Damme, his Legionnaire, which was
Legionnaire.
It's a good movie, but it had a lot of money issues. It went direct to video, and that was. But he did get back in theaters with Universal Soldier: The Return, but
wasn't a smash hit.
wasn't a smash hit. That was kind of like his comeback movie. But I still maintain he's only had a few bad direct-to-video movies that he starred in, action-wise. Like, most of his stuff is worth a watch.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, man. When my Blockbuster went out of business, I remember buying a bunch of stuff he did. Second in Command, In Hell. In Hell is probably one of my top 10 movies.
In Hell, Wake of Death.
Until Death. Yeah.
Until Death is probably some of his best acting.
Such dark shit, dude. Oh my god.
It's it's not a typical Van Damme movie. Like, that's one where it's like, fuck, this guy can act. Like, he's got more grizzle, he's a little older, but he can act. And he still, to this day, he makes some films that are still very worth checking out. And I can't say that about most of the classic action stars.
The Shepherd, I was watching that the other day again. I love The Shepherd.
Yeah.
I'm just a border patrol agent. He's kicking everybody's ass. I'm just a border patrol agent.
Did you watch Enemies Closer, where he plays the villain and he's in like the Mountie outfit?
Enemies Closer's good, dude.
Yeah.
I remember being really excited for this movie he was promoting on Facebook. Like, guys, get ready. I'm going to be on Welcome to the Jungle. Yeah. And I was like, okay, I can't wait to get this movie. And I remember I bought it. I have it somewhere. And I was so bummed out because he's in the beginning, then he's gone, then he's in the... It's a pretty good movie for what it is. But I was like, damn, man. He's not in the whole thing.
Yeah, and he did that sci-fi thing with his daughter that he's in for like 10 minutes. Those are not as great. But overall, like, his record, Assassination Games.
Assassination Games. Yeah.
6 Bullets. I like that better than Taken. I think that's a great movie.
I have to look some of these up, man. You guys are naming a lot of movies here.
I always tell people, people always say, hey, man, do you like The Sixth Day? I'm like, I do, but I like Replicant better. And they're like, what is that? I was like, that's the Van Damme version.
Yeah, where like Michael Rooker's just like smacking the shit out of him and treating him like
man.
Oh man, he's got a great career, man. I keep trying to push him on people to check out his movies as some just classics. In Hell's one of the darkest films I've ever seen, man. Damn it, boy.
Yeah, I think some of the stuff that he still kind of makes in Europe too, it has a little more of an edge to it. And I mean, so much of Bruce Willis, granted, we all know kind of why, but some of that stuff is just so dry and forgettable. Van Damme still makes legit films, which is nice.
I was thinking the other day, I wouldn't change history, but Van Damme would have been phenomenal in like a Brawl in Cell Block 99 type movie. I mean, Vince was great. I wouldn't change history because he was perfect for that movie. But in another universe, Van Damme would have been so great in a movie like Brawl in Cell Block 99.
Oh, definitely.
You know?
Yeah, he's so good, and he's a guy that really did improve his acting skills over time. I mean, I don't know if I'd cast him in a Shakespearean, costume drama, but I'd say he's on par with just about any of the classic action stars in terms of acting. He got like his sort of Bruce Willis break where he got to do other things. Who knows?
Oh, sure. And he had this show. I think it was on TV over in Europe. I forgot the name of it, but I would watch. They'd post videos. People would post videos on YouTube. He had a reality show in Europe that I used to watch, on YouTube in 2011 and 12, and he had dinner with Balo Young, and it was so cool seeing those guys eat together and just talking shop. And Balo put Van Damme over. I mean, he was like, it was Bruce Lee, then Jean-Claude Van Damme, then nobody's taking Jean-Claude's place. And it was interesting when he's talking about that. He was like, there really hasn't been, I guess you could say Jackie Chan in a sense, but he really became like a funny guy. But there really wasn't a who is the martial arts guy today? Is there one, or is that genre kind of dead in America?
I mean, Michael Jai White.
Scott Adkins. Yeah,
They're all old. You know,
Scott Adkins.
There's no young guy out there doing it.
I think Scott Adkins, is he in The Shepherd? I think he's in The Shepherd.
He was in
everything,
Assassination Games. He's in the 2 Ninja movies are pretty good.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Oh fuck, the best ones. I'm spacing on the name right now. The Prison, Undisputed 2, 3. Yeah, which is weird because they were the sequel to that Ving Rhames movie, but the sequels to that are fantastic martial arts films. Adkins would have been a big star if he came along in the 80s, but you know, unfortunately came along a little later.
Mm-hmm.
We need action stars like that again, though. Like, just give me like a big roided up dude from Europe somewhere and just make those kind of movies again. I think there's an appetite for it.
Oh, without question, dude. I want to see a rough looking 42-year-old, bowed up motherfucker, ready to rock,
Yeah.
It's like the genre's dead, really. Like the entire action genre in general.
On the big screen, definitely. Yeah.
It's all Fast and the Furious or, whatever
Which
the
is,
fuck.
dude, it's just a shame because 11 years ago, I couldn't get away from Jason Statham. He was everywhere doing action films. I couldn't get away from him. Where's he at now? He did that Shark movie, that Meg movie, and it's like, dude, I can't understand Fast and the Furious. I mean, maybe it's because it's a story and they keep doing one after the other and people are seeing the next chapter. But, man, I can't fucking do it. I checked out after Tokyo Drift. It's just not for me.
It kind of crossed the... I mean, when they went to outer space in the last one, that's like, guys, come on, this is...
Wait up. They did what?
Yeah, they end up in outer space in the last movie.
In a car?
Even I don't know how. Even Todd, who saw the last one and he defended them for a while, said, "Yeah, I agree. It did kind of get to that point where I felt like I was losing brain cells as I was sitting in the theater. Like, it was just the wrong kind of stupid. I love a good stupid action movie, but yeah."
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, Billy. Jason Statham, I mean, I understand why he's kind of trying to branch out. I mean, I guess you could say he's the last one, on the big screen.
Transporter 2, man, that is fucking insane. Some of those fight scenes, insane.
Yeah, he's probably the last of that era. I mean, again, came along a little later, but...
Is that right? Did they?
Yeah,
I saw the movie. I don't remember.
All right, now I'm interested. Now I want to watch a Fast and the Furious movie.
I'm checked out of those. I just could give a shit. It's like Marvel. I'm not going to go back and watch.
I mean, they're throwaway movies, obviously, but I do enjoy them for what they are. I'm not going to go back and wax, poetic on dumbass shit we saw in the 80s and stuff.
He wasn't Hobbs and Shaw. Wasn't that right before COVID? Hobbs and Shaw?
Probably.
Yeah, I think that might have been like one of the last.
Dude, I remember when Hobbs and Shaw came out on physical media, there was a section in the movie section for Hobbs and Shaw. It was a mini steelbook that held the digital code. It wasn't a steelbook with a Blu-ray. It was a mini steelbook that you'd open up, and it was just that piece of paper that had the digital code.
Yeah.
I guess they were expecting big sales on all fronts for that movie, so it was funny. Rocket was on a Miata, dude. Nah, y'all are full of shit. Y'all are fucking around. That doesn't happen.
Is this a diss? I'll take that as a compliment.
I don't know. I
am British. Sir.
I look like somebody said I look like an asshole, and somebody said I have resting constipated face. So it's better. You got a better one than me.
What's going on tonight?
I do have resting constipated face.
I am My lineage is primarily British, so you are correct, sir.
I'm Irish, mate.
Thank you, Jamie.
Jay and Mike have a running gag. Jay's actually in
Boy,
Brighton right
I'm
now.
in Liverpool, mate.
Liverpool, and Mike's in Mississippi. It's just a funny gag.
Mike
they've been
does
doing.
look. Mike does look like he could live right down the street from me.
Mike's hilarious. Man.
What
I love
if
that
one
promo he cut recently?
Gotta
what if,
vote.
wouldn't it be funny if one day he finally did stream and he forgot to do his accent and he's just like, "Hey guys, hey guys,
Oi, oi.
I'm from Liverpool."
But on that note, guys, like go and vote for YouTuber of the month. Go to Fleshwind Features. You can find
When's
the
that
video
end?
over there.
Midnight, July. Well, when it's officially July 1st on the East Coast.
Coming up.
Okay.
Another week here.
Yeah.
You guys can still go vote for your favorite YouTuber of the
It's
month.
close enough that your vote might decide it. So
Who's winning right now?
Jake, but not by much at all. I think only by a few votes.
His promo was brutal.
Yeah. Had the
When
belt on his shoulder.
when he started falling asleep and goes, "Oh, I'm sorry." Lauren talking about those 30s and 40s classics. I died, man. I fucking died laughing.
I laughed that whole fucking video. Man.
Me too.
Yeah. No, I think
Everybody's doing good.
Horror YouTuber of the month has been going for a long time, I believe, at least from what I can tell. But I'm gonna say probably some of the more unique videos this last month. So
It's been entertaining.
You know, I was actually going to mention this earlier. Does anyone here have any desire to see a Baz Luhrmann Elvis movie?
I mean, I have A-list. I might see it. I mean, I'm seeing Black Phone tomorrow or today now.
Nice.
I
want to see that.
So
I'm gonna sneak out
hopefully I'll
Saturday
get
and
to
see Black Phone.
Yeah,
Try to go get a matinee.
I've heard some good things, so should be.
I mean, hell, it's an original property. That's unusual.
Oh,
for
imagine that,
Blumhouse.
right? I mean, it's Blumhouse, right? But
yeah,
guess we'll cut him a break.
Hey, man, it's not everything can be bad. You know,
No,
they gotta
no.
squeeze out some decent stuff.
It's,
You
what,
know,
Ethan
Ethan Hawke.
Hawke? Yeah.
He kind of annoys me a little bit, though, man. Not every movie, but he did this weird thing, and I liked the movie. It was not Malevolent. What was it called? Or was it called Malevolent? No, that's a Disney movie.
Maleficent.
Are you thinking about Sinister?
Sinister.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He did this weird thing where he was arguing with his wife, and in the same sentence, he would start out the sentence yelling and then get to a whisper in the same sentence throughout the movie when he get mad, and it would just annoy the shit out of me because I'd have to put the subtitles on to understand what he was saying. I was like, oh, and that's kind of a weird gripe. He didn't bother me in the first Purge movie. I thought he was fun in the first Purge movie.
Yeah.
Those movies are a little, I don't know. They never take full advantage of the premise for me, but he's great in The Northman. I mean,
I was going to say, I just saw that recently.
I watched that. I thought that was pretty good. I remember hearing some shit about that. Nicole Kidman didn't bother me that much, but I think some people are just tired of seeing her, quite frankly. You know,
She was a straight up bitch in that movie, but
yeah, I think they didn't quite have plastic surgery back then. That's
hey, well, what are you gonna do?
like Skarsgård, he's always good.
Yeah, that dude's like, I think, isn't he like in his late 40s?
He's old. He's
Yeah,
older than this character. That's for damn sure.
Bill
Looks great, though.
Skarsgård's in his 40s.
No, Alexander Skarsgård, the brother from True Blood.
Oh,
Or
of course.
his
What am I
brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that Bill could have pulled that character off.
Bill's
but
the young one, right?
yeah. Yeah. Bill looks like could do the Danhausen biopics. I don't think doesn't quite have that Viking build, but
Yeah.
Speaking of AEW, I just love watching these compilations of this Aubrey Edwards referee, and it's just hilarious. They cut from interviews of her saying, "I don't want to be distracting. I want the match to be about the wrestlers," and then they cut to her making these ridiculous faces and getting it dancing in the ring and shit. She's got to be self-aware what she's doing. She don't give a fuck. She's dancing in the fucking ring.
What kind of docs are we talking about, guys?
Pizzagate? We got a Pizzagate doc we're talking about here? I don't know.
I might see Elvis. My dad's an Elvis guy, so I don't know. I'll tag along depending what I got going on. But
I like Elvis. I mean, as the an entertainer, but God, man, that guy looks weird playing him.
They need to swap the actor because it's his whole life, I believe. So you need like a fat fuck playing him.
Oh yeah, he's a big old bitch.
Yeah.
I watched I bought the Kurt Russell one probably 3 or 4 months ago, and a little slow, but it was watchable. I guess John Carpenter directed it. It was watchable.
Sure.
And that's something I'm gonna go back to very often.
Yeah, Big T. I know a wrestler that tried to bang Aubrey Edwards, but it didn't happen. Pre AEW.
I guess my favorite Elvis movie is Bubba Hotep.
Oh yeah, definitely. I wish that sequel.
Yeah,
it was going to be Ron Perlman and Paul Giamatti at one point, but it fell apart.
I don't. Campbell he's got a weird business practice. Like, unless it was Evil Dead, it's like, dude, he just ain't going back and doing nothing.
Well, like he doesn't have burn notice anymore, so what's he got going on?
He's in his 60s, though. I think at this point he's made his money, and
I think he's brilliant at marketing himself. He doesn't. Every time he does those conventions, man, you look at Bruce. He's dressed to impress. He does those lovely photo ops with Sam, and every time I saw him at conventions, he looks like a star, even though he calls himself, the B movie star or whatever, like the name of his book. He just seems like he brands himself so brilliantly.
What B movie has he been in? Fucking Evil Dead is not a B movie.
Well, that's the name of his book. Confessions from a B movie actor.
Right.
I guess you look at some of his early stuff. I mean, granted, Evil Dead is big now, but that movie was a nothing burger when it came out, right? I mean, they didn't pay anything to make it.
No.
Maniac Cop, I guess.
Mind Warp, Moontrap.
I don't know. I don't call any of that shit B, in my opinion.
I wouldn't either, especially now. It's heralded in the horror world, but he's in Congo. I know we talked about Congo earlier.
Congo, McHale's Navy. It's one that people kind of forget about, but he always elevated shit he was in, even if he only had a few scenes.
Yeah, but Bubba Hotep's hysterical.
Yeah, I have the DVD of Tornado Ben. I remember, it was a big TV movie.
That may be a B movie. I've not seen that one.
That one's a B movie. He definitely made some B movies, but he didn't quite go like Eric Roberts, where it's like there's like 100,000. I mean, Eric Roberts is like a D level star now, but he acted a lot. I think he tried to do different things. Like he had actually a pilot that he shot for Tin Cup. Like it was a golfing.
Oh, really? Wow, they made a series out of that, huh?
Well, they tried to. Yeah. But Briscoe County, Adventures of Briscoe County Jr., I love that shit. I remember watching it back to back with X-Files. Oh, man.
Hell yeah.
Good shit.
I never planned on seeing that Multiverse of Madness movie because they're not my thing, but I was really happy to see that movie did really good for Sam Raimi.
Yeah. It's just like, okay, you've capped it off this big Avengers thing with the Brolin character, and it's just like I just need it to go away for a while. Hey, Don, what's up?
What's up, brother?
Good
I mean,
to
they
see
just
you.
make people flock to that shit, man. It's just like it's comfort food or something.
Yeah,
And
I
they
get
just,
that, but I don't know. There's
I
other
don't
stuff.
get it. I don't get it, man. The only one that I really like besides, I mean, I enjoyed that Spider-Man one because I wanted to see Toby in it, and I was like, okay, I'll watch it. My wife was like, hey, can you watch one more? I was like, yeah, that's fine. Which one do you want to watch? And she was giving me the list on whatever app, and she said this was like a martial arts one that takes place over in China and stuff. And I was like, let's watch that. It was called Shang something. Shang-Chi. And I thought that was kind of fun. You know, they had some pretty cool martial arts in that. And I was like, she was like, this is like not like the typical one. This is something a little bit different. And I thought that was fine. I enjoyed it. But again, it's not my thing, man.
More the superhero stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer. It's not that I have anything against it. It obviously makes millions of people happy. I just like, I like the leather jacket son of a bitch that hops off the motorcycle and just beats the piss out of 10 guys. And I like the Last Action Heroes and the Death Warrants and the Expendables and
Yeah.
that's my shit, man. I just like that. I like just bad motherfuckers, beating the shit out of guys on the ground, on the fucking ground.
Yeah, you get less and less and less of that on the big. I mean, yeah, what bugs me about like the Marvel stuff, every movie, every show, like I'll have people look at me like, "Oh no, you have to. It's the greatest thing ever." Like everyone. My God, am I tired of hearing that?
Yeah.
And I mean, I say sometimes, like I watched a couple of the Boys episodes. It's a good show. It's fun, but it's not the. There's better stuff out there.
I like how dark it is. That's primarily why I like it because it's extremely extreme. It goes like very against type of the Marvel DC stuff we're seeing right now. That's why I like it. But yeah,
It's more in the vein of what I like.
Exactly what Jamie says here. I'm really just tired of it. It's just let's move on to something else.
Yeah. Give me Masters of the Universe and the '89 Punisher, and I am good to go. Dolph Lundgren double feature.
Yeah, people forget about the '80s Punisher.
That's
cool. I got an Umbrella Blu-ray of that movie. It's a fun little flick. Not great, but it does the job. It's fun.
Yeah.
I'll take it over that Thomas Jane movie any day.
Talking about Escape Plan, Don?
Yeah, Escape Plan, I'm sure. Yeah. First one's pretty good. Pretty bad sequels, but
what's up, Jake?
Yeah,
what's up, Jake?
I rode the storm from my boy Stallone on those sequels. I said I gotta watch them from my boy, but I thought I'm not even too big of a fan of the first one, to be honest with you. I thought they really screwed the pooch on waiting to do a movie together.
It's definitely not at the top of either their filmography, but it's a solid film. I mean, Last Stand for Schwarzenegger's great.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably the best movie out of the three for those guys when they all had a movie come out.
Yeah.
I like Bullet to the Head, but it's just nothing long. It was not a long-lasting film. It came and it went. I saw it in theaters,
Yeah, I did too. I'll see any like action film from those guys that still somehow makes it into theaters. I guess maybe we'll get that new Conan with Arnold. I don't know where it stands right now, but
aren't they? Hasn't Stallone been talking about wanting to do Expendables 4 for a while?
I think it's happening. I mean, we are at a point though where like you got to get this shit out pretty quick because they're getting up there to the point where
they're getting up there. Stallone's still doing pretty good, but I mean he's 74 now. He's not normal, but still,
Yeah, definitely not a normal human being.
Both my dad's age, if he was still alive. It's really odd that they're in such great shape as they are.
And
When they
bullet
just
to the head, he looked like fucking Batista in that movie. Like that is
Yeah.
insane.
he was. I got a theatrical poster for that. I remember I went to the theater to see it, and I said, "Can I have a poster?" And they're like, "Yeah, this isn't. I don't think this is gonna be here too long. You can have one."
Yeah.
But I liked that movie a lot. It wasn't a long lasting film, you know.
Yeah. They're talking Punisher in the chat. Punisher Warzone. It's a movie that with Ray Stevenson as Punisher. Nobody talks about that one, but it's over the top, R-rated, violent. I actually like that one.
Yeah, Big T. Big T, do me a favor, man. If you haven't seen I Come in Peace, aka Dark Angel, from Mr. Dolph, that's a fantastic sci-fi horror movie.
Yeah, it's 89, not 98, Big T. But yeah, no, it's well worth tracking down. Dolph Lundgren, you have to do some digging because, again, way more direct-to-video stuff. But he did some good shit. Bridge of Dragons is a fun one.
Showdown in Little Tokyo, man.
Yeah.
Great little flick.
Yeah. He
I think Brandon's a pretty good actor, man. I think he gets a little bit of a bad rap too. I think Brandon Lee was pretty fucking good in that movie. I like that movie a lot.
he was also like pretty early in his career. Had he not have died, I mean, after The Crow, he was at the very least going to have a big career as an action star. Whether he could have kind of branched out like Bruce Willis did, I don't know. But you know,
you've also got to think of some of the scripts that he might have taken away from other movies that got made too. Maybe he could have been in Rush Hour. Maybe he could have been in fucking you name it. Like he could have been in a bunch of movies that got really popular after he passed. You know, you just never know what would have happened.
One in particular that always blows my mind is Mickey Rourke and the stuff he said no to. I mean, Pulp Fiction, Top Gun. He said no to some big movies that would have, you know.
Mickey Rourke, man. It was interesting seeing him in Nightmare Cinema a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Not a big role, but he was in it.
Yeah, he was the devil, right? In a leather jacket, and he.
I enjoyed Nightmare Cinema. It was a decent little anthology flick.
Army of One's good, Jake. I haven't watched it yet, but I have a Mickey Rourke movie called War Hunt. It's like World War II soldiers fighting witches, a coven of witches in the jungle. I'm sure it's not as cool as the premise, but yeah. Yeah, it's true, Jamie. When you have a ton of money and can hire somebody, that certainly makes all the difference.
Yeah.
If I had Stallone money, I'd have one on staff. I mean,
he's probably got personal chefs that make him the best foods all the time. But their work ethic is undeniable, man. I was I was reading a book. I forgot what book it was years ago. When he was making Rambo 3, man, he had to wake up at like 3 a.m. and do like 2-hour workouts before filming all day. You know, I was just like, Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, Ben makes a good point because, yeah, the sitcom stuff. So Bruce kind of was able to go dance around and reinvent himself multiple times.
Like moonlighting, right?
Yeah, I never really watched that, to be honest. But, yeah. And back then, like, usually when you were a TV star, you were just a TV star. Like, it was hard to break out. I mean, Bruce did it. Tom Hanks obviously did it, but it took him a little longer. But
back the fuck off. I finally watched that clip y'all were talking about the other day.
Yeah. I don't blame him. I mean,
oh, no, not at all.
You turn around like some dude's mobbing you and he nearly knocks your wife to the ground. I'd be angry too.
I don't know about you guys. I think Jay hates Tom Brady, but I'm so happy to see he's coming back to play another year. He's my childhood, man. I grew up watching Tom Brady. I hated him growing up, but now he's like John Cena. He stuck through it so long, through all the boos, I'm just like, you know what, man? He's all right in my book. Let's see Tom Brady go one more year. I mean, it's inspiring to see a 45-year-old quarterback.
Yeah, but why would you do it to your body at that point? Like, you have God money. I mean, his wife's fucking loaded too.
You know,
So-
man, I think he just loves playing football. I mean, it was the same thing with
Yeah.
Brett Favre. The fucker didn't need. He just wanted to play ball. You know?
Brett Favre got fucking punished though. Tom Brady's the only reason he's as successful as he is because of his O-line.
I mean, he's got the Great Wall of China in front of him. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
You drop
hit.
back, you got all day to throw that thing, you know?
I'll never forget watching Rich Gannon get his neck blown into his shoulders on a hit back in like 2003 or 4. Poor Rich Gannon, like he got hit straight on the front of his head. Boom, his neck just enveloped into his body. It's horrible looking. God, I mean, one hit like that, you're done. But I've watched Brett Favre growing up. I used to watch, dude. I'll never forget watching him growing up all the time. I was a big Brett Favre guy. That poor bastard was running to save his life half the time he said
punishment, dude. That dude punished his body every game.
He did. He ran for his life, man. He was a good old boy. I love Brett. I mean, I loved him so much. I actually watched Jet games for him. I watched the Jets for him.
Is Gronk done? Yeah, we'll see. He said that before, though.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to have a big WrestleMania match at one point.
Hey, Billy Bean, I've got I think it's called The Legend of Bruno or something, or the something Bruno.
Oh, the album?
The album on vinyl.
He did a few under Bruno, I think his name was.
Yeah, something Bruno. But Bruce Willis was signed to Motown Records. And I've got that on vinyl, man. Some good songs on there.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe Bruce Mel battle next time Corey does an action movie head-to-head. That could be interesting. 'Cause you're not just talking action.
Certainly, it'd be good.
No.
I'll tell you what movie is never going to get picked if we do that, though. I fucking can't stand Beyond Thunderdome. I hate that piece of shit.
Really?
I fucking hate it.
When you watch them back to back, for sure. Because Road Warrior, I mean, man, that was a
Masterpiece.
Game changer. I mean, so Mad Max was a game changer. So was Road Warrior.
I fucking hate Thunderdome, man. Why is Tina Turner in a Mad Max movie? It's too much for me. That crosses a line for me.
It's interesting who were like sex symbols back then. Like, I can't wrap my head around people wanting to fuck Grace Jones back in the day. Like, I don't understand that, but there definitely were people that wanted to fuck Grace Jones.
Was that her in Vamp? Is that
Yeah.
Grace
Yeah.
Jones in Vamp? No, I didn't want to fuck her in Vamp. I was terrified of her.
Yeah, she scares me.
She scares the shit out of me. She's awesome in Vamp, though. My God, she's great in that movie.
She is.
And, fucking James Bond. She's.
Yeah, I hate Beyond Thunderdome. I'm gonna vote against that, no matter what it's up against.
Well, it's the kids that annoy me so much.
You could feel like that's a great example of like these badass like Aussie movies, and then just like Hollywood. Like you really feel the Hollywood there.
Oh, Billy Bean's being a hater.
But man, I ate up like all of the bad Italian Mad Max knockoffs, and I was always a post nuke junkie. Yeah, Grace is talented. I just don't want to bang her, but
no, she's fucking looks like she looks like a tarantula woman. Like she just looks like she could just, if she got a hold of me, she's gonna just rip my fucking head off, man. She's scary looking to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine her and Dolph Lundgren banging back in the day? That is a sight.
I'd like to see that. I'd pay to see that.
He's the only guy that can wrangle her up, man.
The Punisher versus the Vampire.
I feel
does he bang her in the He-Man outfit?
I feel like there should have been a scene in 8mm where they're just like watching like that violent like snuff movie, but instead it's just like Dolph Lundgren and Grace Jones fucking. Like when the woman sits down, it's like, is this real? And it's like Nick Cage. It's just Dolph Lundgren and like Grace Jones sitting on his face.
You know, speaking of Nick Cage, I was at the rental store today, and they had some copies of that Nick Cage movie that just came out.
Yeah.
And I was gonna get it, and then the clerk made me feel horrible about wanting to get it, and I just didn't grab it, and I feel like a fool now. I was like,
really?
Do you have that new Nick Cage movie for something town? He goes, oh, dude, it was such a piece of shit. And I was like, oh, really? And he's like, yeah, I fucking hated it. And then I didn't grab it. And I'm like, damn it, man. I gotta see it. I have to see a new Nick Cage movie, but he said it was a piece of shit. And I was just like, I didn't want to say, okay, well, where's it at so I can buy it. I just kind of I just moved on and didn't grab it. But
I used to hate that. I don't know if you guys had Hastings back in the day, but there was like anytime I checked out and it was this lady, always had to make a fucking comment about like what I was buying. Like I vividly remember I bought Playmate of the Apes there. Spider Babe. I think it might have been Spider Babe. And she's like, Spider Babe, what's this? And it's like, it's what I'm fucking buying, you bitch. Just
dude,
bring it.
That's annoying.
Every time it annoyed the shit out of me, and I was like, I had to justify what I was buying. I should have just been like, yeah, Spider Babe, because I want to see her titties. That's why, and I'm gonna jack off to it right when I get home. Now, bring me up. But
maybe then she'd stop asking.
Probably, yeah. And I'm gonna nut twice to it, dumb bitch.
You should tell her that. Yeah,
I'm gonna nut on the VHS tape.
I'm gonna bust so hard right here.
Oh man,
that was always the most annoying thing. Usually, Ma and Pops, they were pretty cool. Like I remember Sunburst. They didn't give me too much shit. I mean, you couldn't go and like rent a porno or anything, but you know, they were cool.
Have you guys been? I think I talked about it earlier in our DMs, but have you guys listened to any of Charles Band's podcast?
Yeah,
Are
it's
you
really
enjoying
good.
it?
Oh, I mean, he's just full of stories. Like even being a fan all these years, there's shit that like I didn't even know, and I know his new book is supposed to be excellent. I know you read.
I gotta
that.
grab. Yeah. I'm almost done with it. I've been reading on my phone, but it's miserable. I hate reading stuff on my phone. I was just waiting for the paperback to come out so I could save a few bucks, you know. But I liked today. I finished the Kane Hodder one, which was pretty good. The only thing that pisses me off is Charles when he starts the Kane Hodder review. He goes. Some of the upper people in the podcast world have told me to keep this around, 40 to 45 minutes. And I'm just like, no, man, I want like an hour and 45 minutes, But he had a pretty good interview with Kane. He had a great interview with Bill Moseley. Bill talked about working on, and it wasn't just like I was so thrilled. It wasn't like, okay, tell me about Chopped Up, tell me about Rob Zombie. They talked about Pink Cadillac, working with Clint Eastwood, and that sort of thing. And it was really great hearing stories about Clint Eastwood, and his John Carpenter interview was pretty good. I love that John was like, dude, I want to talk about John Carpenter's like, I want to talk about your career. Like you've been everywhere, man. You just don't go away. You've made millions of movies and you keep coming back. So I was with John. I was like, I don't care. I know everything about John's career. I want to talk about Charlie. So I really hope one day he does an episode where he just tells stories, but I want to hear more about. He was talking in the John interview. I was listening, re-listening to it again just to pick up on some stuff I didn't. And he was talking about how in the movie Crawl Space, where Klaus Kinski was pulled a knife and was going to stab David Schmoller.
Yeah.
And Charles had to wrangle Klaus Kinski.
Did you ever hear the Klaus Kinski story where he was I might have been the same. I don't remember which film, but the actress kept like yelling cut because like during a sex scene he kept trying to jam his finger in her ass. Like
Oh, damn.
legitimately, like he keeps saying it's like, well, this is how I make love. What this is how it's I mean, Klaus was a piece of shit. Don't
That's
get
how
me
we do
wrong,
it.
but-
Come on.
He was. I'm reading up on him, and I'm just reading. He raped people on set, and it's probably in regards to what you're talking about, just all kinds of crazy shit. Yeah,
I don't
he's
think
a.
that's even the worst of it, really.
boasted about fucking his daughter in his book, which I don't think you can get that book anymore.
You don't say.
Jeez,
That's not on store shelves.
Klaus
Klaus Kinski. Klaus Kinski's autobiography. The day I never mind. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it.
Yeah, but man, there's a reason. Like you go back and watch like a lot of his movies, aside from the Herzog stuff, and like most of the time he only had like 10, maybe 15 minutes of screen time because directors just couldn't fucking stand working with them any longer than that.
Yeah, I I really wanted to like Nosferatu 79, and I think he's creepy in the movie. He does some weird shit, but it's a little too slow. But out of respect, I say out of respect, I shouldn't say that because he really is a horrible human being. But out of pure just need to see stuff he's in, I almost bought Nosferatu in Venice, but everybody talked me out of it. I mean, everybody talked me out of buying Nosferatu in Venice.
He was compelling to watch. I mean, that first Nosferatu. I mean,
He
he was talented. He was just insane.
There was a moment where when Renfield's there, not Klaus as Nosferatu was staring at him, just like with this almost sexual gaze, and he won't say anything, and he just keeps walking towards him, and it's like disturbing. Like he's great, but
God, this is a horrible comparison, but like Ezra Miller right now, who's like a fucking groomer weirdo. Kind of, I guess you could compare it. People forget Ezra Miller was the kid, and we need to talk about Kevin.
Yeah,
like he definitely had a lot of talent. I'm going to say at this point he's probably done. I don't know if he's going to get killed by the police or how this thing is going to end, but
they said he's out as the Flash. They're gonna.
Oh, he's fucked. Yeah.
However, I don't know, reshoot or whatever.
You're done, buddy.
I mean, when you're talking about like a kid like that, I don't even know, like even just dumping it on streaming, which is probably what they're gonna do. I mean, but they just kept like, I'm like, anybody else would have been like out, like just the like shoving women to the ground, beating the shit out of people in hotels. Like, I mean, you follow that timeline, that dude's a fucking nut.
It's the they them thing that saved his ass at this point, you know.
That's the only explanation I can come up with. Can you imagine like Chris Pratt if he just beat the shit out of some girl?
Be out.
He's done.
He'd be out immediately.
Gone.
Long before you kidnap, like, you're not kidnap, whatever you want to call it, but going on a joyride with some girl that you were like, I don't know what with since she was 12.
Jesus Christ.
You don't need to get to that point. But yeah, dude's a fucking freak. I really hope they catch him soon, but it's a wild story though. I mean, I would have figured it's not a lot of places you can go. I mean, you're the fucking Flash. You would think, you get out to get gas somewhere and they'd be ready to tase your ass at this point, but Big T, when I left West Virginia, like not literally like right at the very end, I did a road trip up to Baltimore.
Wow.
It could have been outside of Baltimore. That talk about Mad Max. But there was one still somewhere around Baltimore. It might have been out, but now we're talking like 6+ years, so that doesn't mean that it still exists anywhere. They might be. You know, they kind of shut down most Suncoast though. So
Yeah, I know there's still a few, but I don't think very many at all.
yeah, there weren't very many like 6 years ago or 7 years ago, however long it's been now. Um, I never worked at a video store. I kind of regret that. I mean, I know we romanticize it now. A job's still a job, but yeah. Well, they can always just I don't know,
Throw a trap out there.
I just googled it. It said that there is a Suncoast video in Beaumont, Texas.
Okay.
Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh shit.
Somewhere in Omaha or Omaha, Nebraska, somewhere. It said that there's 6 still operating.
Okay.
So
not nowhere near Baltimore.
1 second. I think I might have saw Baltimore. Hold on.
Oh,
I'm not
fuck, all
far
right,
from
maybe that
Beaumont
one.
at all. Got family lives there.
I took photos the last time that I went because I was like, man, they're just like, I mean, there were still a lot of FYEs at that point. We still have FYE, it's just not the same.
Oh, really?
Well, they're moving. It's all like collectibles now.
We don't have any fucking physical places like that anymore.
It's
all our shit's closed down.
Yeah, well, Corey's lucky. Like it seems like he's got Corey and Jake, their areas they seem to have. It's not necessarily something that like just because you're in a big city anymore. In fact, it's probably the opposite. It's hard to stay alive in a big city.
No Baltimore.
All right, that one died.
Eatonton, New Jersey, Jacksonville, Florida, Omaha, Beaumont, Texas, and in Ohio there is apparently it's an FYE / Suncoast Video combo store. Somewhere in Ohio. Yeah.
Damn. You gotta go out and see Monty and go to that.
You know what I loved about Suncoast
Mike.
was the vibe. What's up, Mike? The vibe at Suncoast was like everything was like there was like neon red lights in there, and it was cool and moody, and
yeah,
you know, I remember going in there in early 2000s and just looking at the Dragon Ball Z tapes, and you know, because that's what I was into at the time, and you know, it's fun. Green Day records, you know.
Yeah, I got. Oh, let me grab it real quick. There's one thing I do remember buying at Suncoast.
Very overpriced, I imagine. That's where I got a lot of my Tartan Extreme stuff.
That's why they're out of business, man. It's dude, the sell-through direct-to-consumer thing, it just kills department stores. I mean, and it's like, what are you gonna do? You're a consumer. Your job is to get the best price for yourself. So it's like, are you gonna be mad? You can't be. It's like it just is what it is. Do you want to pay $34.95 for Halloween on 4K, or do you want to go on Amazon and pay $22.95? I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, but it sucks. You know, it does suck.
I used to have a client that, or he still is, but he's not a client anymore. Oh wait, let's see what this is.
I don't know if you guys remember that. I'm pretty sure I bought this at Suncoast.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it still has the water in it and everything.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a really cool.
Is that a McFarlane thing or?
No, it was NECA.
I'll be goddamn.
From 2003. Yeah, it was a snow globe that they had.
That's lovely.
Yeah, the only there's like a couple spots. I mean, you kind of have to look close where there's like some of the paint peeling off of the chick, but yeah, it's a pretty cool color. What's up, Jeff? Mike? A lot of people in the chat late night tonight.
Jeff,
do you have that Halloween snow globe that came with the VHS?
I do not. No, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
that was pretty sought after with collectors.
Yeah, this one, I see like some people sell it like the water's gone or, you know, different issues with it, but this one's in pretty good shape. I don't think I'd sell it mostly because of like the fucking shipping, but yeah, it's a cool one. 2003, so. Yeah.
Oh, do tell.
No, I think you actually did tell this story, Jamie, at the newspaper.
No, I was gonna say, I've got a client that has a space in an indoor mall, and just the rent alone is like 25 grand a month. So
Yeah.
I can only imagine a place as big as Suncoast. It'd be really tough
That's
to swing these days.
yeah. We lost our FYE here by me. I became friendly with the people that ran it, and the guy that was the manager there. I remember I was like, dude, what happened? My FIE was fire, man. It was they had all kinds of great stuff. There was always people in there buying candies and shirts and a lot of non-physical media stuff. They had all kinds of stuff. And I was like, man, were you guys sinking? Like, what happened? And he goes, we were doing good, but the rent doubled.
Yep.
And we're done. We're done.
Yeah.
Well, COVID happened and like the mall shut down, right? But they were still expected to pay rent that whole time. It's like I don't know what you're fucking thinking here, bro, but you can't shut your fucking area down and expect me to still pay rent because I can't work. So
yeah, I mean, it's just
very odd situation.
It is. I didn't take it for granted, man. I really supported my FYE, and I got a lot of cool exclusives. They did a good job with exclusives with Waxwork Records. I got the Night of the Living Dead exclusive and
That's nice.
Friday the 13th Part 5s, and I got the membership thing. I still have on my keychain. I got 10% off everything. So I mean, I took advantage of it, but it was a shame.
I still have my FYE rewards thing too, I believe. I mean, now that movies are all but gone, I mean, at least the used stuff now they're not really doing. I mean, you can still get some new stuff. They have some Scream Factory there, but well, he complimented you, Jamie, at least. But yeah, definitely a pervert. Yeah, man, I miss those places so much. I'm gonna miss malls. I mean, there's a lot of malls that are just dead in general now. Again, right before I moved, the mall that I used to go to all the time in West Virginia, and when I first moved there, it was still booming, and it just slowly died like every year. Everything kind of just left, and I think like 2 years ago, maybe 3 now, it finally died its last death. There was like a indoor golf thing that had been there forever, like family owned, but because the mall was dead, like they were like, yeah, we were holding on, but it's over, like we're done. I think FYE might have still been alive towards the end, but when like the Chinese restaurant in your local mall closes shop, that it's getting ready to die.
Shit's getting bad.
Yeah.
I do, Big T. I remember they had the big statues right outside of the store of like the Duck, Donald, and not Donald, Daffy, and which one is Warner Brothers? Is that Daffy Duck?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that store, man. They had a Sharper. It was in New Orleans, and right next to it was the Sharper Image. And they had all kinds of cool technology things in there, and never bought anything, but Cafe du Monde, Sharper Image, Warner Brothers store.
There's just like, I don't know what like kids are gonna look back on at this point. As far like I remember going and eating in the Kmart cafe. I have really good memories of that. Chuck E. Cheese, it still exists, but that's totally different now. Like I miss the old school animatronic band and shit when you'd have like the birthday party, and now they're gone.
Like Willy's Wonderland, yeah.
Chucky looks like a fucking heroin addict now. It's like they changed everything. It's so depressing.
I was a bowling alley kid, man. Every birthday I had was at the bowling alley.
Yeah,
I love bowling though. I love bowling.
We still have like bowling alleys. I notice like the arcade's usually more booming than the actual bowling, but yeah, that hasn't gone away yet. Hopefully it doesn't.
You know, it was a shame. I used to love playing bowling on the Wii, and Sydney got. She has Switch. She plays the hell out of that damn Switch. She loves Switch, and she goes, Christian, I bought Switch Sports, whatever it's called, and oh man, I was so bummed out. The controls are terrible for bowling. It's nowhere near as good as the Wii is. I could get that curveball perfect on the Wii when I would play, and it's totally different. Everything's super sensitive on the Switch, and it's annoying. I like playing still. I'm a bowling fanatic, man. I'm not good. I'm okay, but I love bowling. I have a bowling alley about 20 minutes from me, and I mean, I some days on my days off, I will go to the bowling alley by myself and just bowl for 2 hours. I'll listen to a podcast and get in the lane, man, and I'll bowl for 2 hours. I love it. So much fun.
Yeah, we should go bowling, man. Like, you guys would love to see how pissed off I get when I suck.
Yeah, bowling.
It's therapeutic for me, man. Bowling. Some about bowling, it's just, I relax. Have a good time.
Yeah, I'm a very competitive person, but I'm generally not good at anything. So
that's a problem, Jay.
yeah, it's a problem. Absolutely.
That doesn't mix well.
Yeah, no, it does not.
Yeah, Thursday night,
you'll see me get very, very angry at myself primarily.
How awesome would a bowling / strip club be? I feel somebody had to have done that already, but
whenever you get a strike, the strippers take something off.
Yeah,
there you go.
If you gutter ball, though, they put something back on. I don't want Jay better not be. Jay's gonna sit down.
I got the rails up.
Jay's got to sit down with the rails are up for the day shift.
Fully nude in Kentucky.
Getting lucky in Kentucky.
Yeah, that'll be a good time. Yeah, I remember Shopko Don. Yeah.
Putt golf is always fun, man. I suck at golf. I hate when people tell me just visualize where you want the ball to go. That doesn't fucking work. I know where I want it to go in the goddamn hole.
Right. Yeah, I suck at everything. So. I was good at playing a defensive line. That was about it.
There you
just
go,
a big fat dude, just sit there. I'm good at that.
There you go.
Yeah. No, that was fun. The place we went last time. I'm sure there's something similar there.
I've always wanted to go to when I went to Atlanta in 2011. I was there every other day. My bandmates were like, "Let's go somewhere else." I was like, "No, I fucking love it here." It was basically an adult Chuck E. Cheese.
Dave and Buster's?
Dave and Buster's.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking loved it. They had this massive crane machine. It was like massive, like triple the size of. Man, I'd spend all my money in that damn place,
awesome.
man. I just having a good old time. I love David. I get steak, and it wasn't great. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. It was a Dave and Buster's steak, but it was like, when it was drum days, every day I made my band take me to Dave and Buster's. I loved it, man.
Yeah, Dave and Buster's is fun. We have a mall close-ish to me out here that's got I think it has a Dave and Buster's and a Medieval Times, if I'm not. I know it has Medieval Times.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, we got Dave and Buster's, Medieval Times. Yeah. There's still a couple cool malls out this way.
You guys were talking about the malls earlier, and I went today just looking around at some stuff. And what really pisses me off is, Hot Topic will have some pretty cool horror T-shirts sometimes. And I went in there today, and I mean, what's the first thing you do when you go T-shirt shopping at a place like that? You look up at the display squares and see what you want. 90% of the shit that was on the displays, I go to look at the racks below it. It's all different shit. And I'm just like, what the fuck is this? They had like 4 Elm Street designs. I was like, oh, look at that. I want that. I go and look at it. They had none of them. They were all, it was all Child's Play stuff where it was supposed to be. And then the one Nightmare shit that they had wasn't even the one that was on the display. And I tell the girl, I'm like, man, what's going on here? Like, I want one of these shirts. Oh, that's old. We haven't had those for all. I said, well, you got to change the shit out, man. Like, what is this?
That's somebody fucking their job up right there.
You know. And then I go to the band shirts because I'm a big Ghost fan. I'm like, let me see what they got for Ghost. Same thing. They had two designs for Ghost shirts, and I go to look for it. It's old shirts that I've already bought. And what really pisses me off, though, as I told the girl, she's like, what do you want? What are you looking for? I said, well, it's kind of criminal. I'm looking at this Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I don't see any Alice Cooper here. I don't see any Alice Cooper shirts. Oh, we don't have him. I say, well, this isn't the Rock Hall of Fame wall.
Yeah.
And after a while, I was like, what am I doing? I can't argue with this Hot Topic employee.
You
about
got a Harry
this, but
Styles over here. You want that?
there's like 6 rows of Queen shirts. And I'm just like, oh, for God's sakes.
God.
Where is Alice Cooper? You know, I didn't see I was just like, I was just bummed out, man. I was just like, you guys, it's just such a cock tease. You look up and you see these gorgeous designs, these great Nightmare on Elm Street looking shirts. They had one that had it was a picture of Part 2 Freddy. It was clearly Part 2 Freddy. And I'm like, oh, that's me all day. I go and look, not even there. You know, it's just like, oh my God. So I'm pretty much burnt out and done with Hot Topics, man. I'm not going to be going there for a while.
Yeah, there's so much is like Funko Pops now. I have some of those, but like it's just
those have to go out of style pretty soon, right? I mean, those damn Funko Pops. I guess not though. They still sell them bastards.
My niece is absolutely obsessed. I mean, I think the thing with those is they're cheap. You know, they're easy to collect. You can fit a lot of them on a shelf. I don't think they're going anywhere, but I mean, we're what, at least 6 or 7 years into that now, where it's been a huge thing. So
yeah,
well, at least, yeah.
No, maybe longer. I mean, they've been around longer than that, but yeah, I know some people are like hardcore collectors. If you get like the right ones, they can be worth a shit ton of money.
I've been thinking. I think I'm gonna roll up my Night of the Living Dead 90 poster for the convention, man, because it's beautiful. Just a big white poster. I'm gonna get all y'all to sign it. It's gonna look really cool. I got it right there. I'm looking at it right now.
Nice.
I just think it.
I'm definitely gonna bring something. I don't know if I'll go ironic or something cool though.
Oh, nice.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All on the sides of that.
That's a good one to get signed too, because you got all that white space to kind of, you know.
I love that movie, man. I was happy. Lauren sent me John Russo's autograph. He had a old comic book poster that he was involved in that had his autograph on it, and I was like, oh, awesome, because I'm never gonna meet that dude. He's never gonna come down here.
Well, who knows? You might meet him at Scarefest. I mean,
if he's there, well, I say that if he's there, I'm gonna be probably pretty cheap still. And be like, well, fuck it, I got his autograph now. Let me just look at him like I did George Romero.
I don't think he overcharges, to be honest. Yeah, he's not like a $50 kind of guy. So, although it's been a while. I mean, I haven't been since before COVID. So,
no, it was. I know I want to get the girl. I know we've talked about this, but I certainly want to get the older sister of Jesse from Return of the Living Dead 2, Marcia, something. And I'd like to get Dana Ashbrook, but if there's a big Twin Peaks fan base out there and his line's backed out the ass, I'm probably just gonna get the one.
I really don't expect that at all, to be honest with you. So far, most of the I mean, you wait a little bit for Kane Hodder. Now, Robert Englund, yeah, you will wait for him.
I'm not getting him. Jake's crazy. Jake's talking about spending one whole fucking day standing in line to get Robert. I get it. I guess it's
Yeah.
different. I've got this beautiful mural thing with him that's double autograph from 2002. So it's like I don't need his fucking autograph. Poor Jakey's gonna be standing in line all fucking day for Robert Englund.
Well, I've already got his autograph. I don't need
Yes, that hurt really bad right down there. And I'm a bitch, Jeff. So
You
know,
get
I have
the
no problem admitting
signing
it.
times, so I mean, it won't be all day, but I'd still expect a couple hours, honestly. But it's a convention center. Sometimes they run stuff a lot smoother versus a hotel, which there's just so many conventions now that are clusterfucks because they're trying to cram so many people into these tiny little hotels.
$90 for an autograph for Jennifer Love Hewitt?
Ugh.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, Jennifer. I'm over this shit, guys. I'm telling y'all. I just wish people would stop paying this bullshit.
For another 50, like you should grab a titty with that at least in your photo.
Consensually, that is. You know, it's just, man,
part of the deal.
This convention's either gonna make or break me with going to them in the beginning. If it's gonna be like anything like Frightmare was, man, I'm gonna retire from this shit.
Being that it's at a convention center, that can make all the difference. I will say that. I've been to both. Not like the Wizard World type stuff or Fan Expo in Toronto. That stuff is more pricey, but you don't feel like you're in each other's laps all the time. So, I mean, I'm going to have fun here because, like, shit, we'll be hanging out and doing all sorts of stuff. The last several I went to, I'm like, man, I'm not even meeting people anymore. I'm just standing in line and, getting autographs, which is cool. But I don't know. Conventions weren't the same for me the last few I went to. It's just like I don't need this to be like my yearly thing. I mean, I was doing a lot at one point. I was doing like God, I think one year I did like 10 conventions. Some of them were small, but I was obsessed for a while.
I'm on my phone for whoever was asking. I think Jeff was asking me. I'm on my cell phone. I'm not on an iPad.
Nice.
Yeah, Jeff. More tats is always good.
Dude, that one did hurt. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bitch. I have no problem admitting it. But like the shading and stuff right there on that skin, just going. Zzz, 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 zzz. I was wincing, and he's like, "Dude, let's stop. Let's finish it." I said, "Fuck no, it's gonna hurt tomorrow too when you do it. So let's just finish it."
Yeah.
I think I'm pro just getting it done.
I wouldn't mind. I've never had that itch to where I get one and I'm like, okay, I'm addicted. Let's get another one.
Yeah.
I get one and then I'm good for a while, and then I know Sydney wanted to do the monster cereals, and she wanted to get Count Chocula Frankenberry, and I was gonna get a little blueberry on me. I'm a patchwork guy. Like I'm not into the sleeves and making it look like one. I like the patchwork. I like random shit. I like that's just my style. So, I might do that, and it's cheap, Like I got the Blair Witch was fun. That cost me $70, and that's after the tip, but it's kind of expensive too getting tattoos, man. That's another thing. You can't just get them all the time, It costs money.
Yeah.
The Halloweens were $200. I mean that was $200, and then the part 1 was $200. Which I guess is fair. The tattoo artist I did, the guy who did part 1 was really, really good. He was a drug addict though, poor bastard.
You don't want to get it too cheap with tattoos. I think like that's like the one thing. Like
you get what you pay for.
Yeah, I'm kind of okay paying a little bit more and knowing like it's gonna be something I'm happy with, for sure.
Yeah. Sydney's got some elaborate tattoos. She took the ball and ran with it, man. She got like this castle building from I think it's called Howl's Moving Castle or something. Some
anime, I know, yeah.
She loves those movies. She got that. She got a rotting jack-o'-lantern tattoo. She got a peach tattoo with a jack-o'-lantern face on it, because the peach is like our our national fruit mascot in my town. We have what's called the Peach Fest and everything. She's every other day. She's like, hey, I'm gonna be late coming home. I'm going to get another tattoo. I'm like, God damn, you're gonna be the Undertaker before before too long. Oh, I'm getting another one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I agree with with Jeff here. It doesn't hurt more; it makes it bleed more because alcohol.
That's dangerous too. You got to be careful, man, because if your blood does thin out, and it depends. I remember. My brother has some beautiful tattoos, and he told me, he goes, the worse it hurts, the better it's gonna look. They got to get that shit in right, man.
Yeah,
It's wherever you're in somewhere where it's just like skin on bone. Like my sternum hurt like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
But it's worth it.
I gotta get like a Return of Living Dead tattoo or something just to knock that out.
Get a Tarman somewhere, right?
Tarman or Linnea. Yeah, I mean that's one you could do a pretty cool, larger piece.
I'm a weirdo. Like I want the title card. Like I want like Return of the Living Dead like on my chest or something. I don't know what it is about me and logos. I'm a logo fanatic. I love logos.
It's not a bad spot though too, because you don't have to worry about any like job thing.
No, and I haven't got it. Yeah, I have avoided job killers. It's just the lowest one's right there. So
job stoppers, no knuckles.
Yeah, I'm not there yet,
No
man.
necks.
The cool thing is not
yet.
The guy who just became our manager at the plant, he mid-30s guy, young guy. He's tatted up, man. That motherfucker's tatted up.
Yeah, I see it more like where people don't give a shit anymore, but you always worry about like that one like old school guy that's just gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna hire him.
And not only that, I was thinking about this earlier. If you go to a place to get tattooed and you're drunk and they tattoo you, they need to be shut the fuck down. I mean, any tattoo artist that'll tattoo somebody that's clearly, I'm talking drunk,
Well,
I know a place around me that does that, but it's a seedy joint.
Yeah,
it's
there's
a seedy fucking joint.
You got to sign a waiver regardless, right?
Yeah, you do. I remember
we're not responsible for whatever.
Yeah, you have to sign a waiver. The place I go to is just a gorgeous, classy place. Just a lovely, lovely, lovely place. It's right here in town. It's a nice brick and mortar building right in the heart of downtown. Reputable people, great reputation. No walk-ins. Everything's appointment. Which I'm not saying a walk-in joint makes it not a classy joint, but they just they stay busy. They don't do walk-ins.
Right.
So
appointment only.
Appointment only. They'll do specials. They'll do like a flash sale. Like I remember one time they did like some of their apprentices. They were having like hey, book now. We're doing a Friday the 13th special. Pick from these little designs. But I was too picky. I couldn't decide what I wanted. Like they had like a little Jason mask, but it didn't look like anything from the movies. And I was like, I can't. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna get that on me. I'm not just gonna get it because it's on sale. This isn't a can of corn.
Yeah,
skin.
I'd plan them out so that it'll be a lot of money, but it'll be something that lasts and you're happy with. I want to get like sort of a Hellraiser Cenobites tattoo at some point.
Hell yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
I should too.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like somehow this club visit's gonna end in somebody getting tattooed. Yeah.
Jess Graham.
Pinhead right here.
Jess comes back with like a full like tribal face tattoo.
That would be great. Oh man.
That'd be hard to explain. When I came home, I got that. See, what had happened was Initially, my buddy Jay was gonna do it, but then he didn't want to do it, and so everybody was real upset. I didn't want the evening to be ruined, so I stepped up. He paid for it though. I didn't buy it. It was free.
Like, yeah, now I look like a Samoan warrior. It's awesome.
I didn't pay for it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I'm just trying to find an artist I'm comfortable with, and I'm gonna go to town. I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm getting inked the fuck out, even though I've got a good bit already. But
yeah, I kind of feel like I'd want to see the person like do somebody else first, like, you know, so I can see them work and like, no, okay, this guy's good.
Jay, you got some tattoos and shit on you, like your chest and stuff, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because I remember
full back piece.
I remember. It was a while back, but I made like a joke in the chat, like I think it was one of Corny streams or something, and it was like, hey, if y'all take y'all shirts off, I'll bump up the Patreon. And I said it as a joke. I really didn't think it was and something happened. I go to the bathroom or something or whatever. I come back and I pull up the stream, and I see Jay, and Jay's got tattoos, and I'm thinking to myself, God damn, does this guy have a record? Because he looks like a fucking criminal, man. Jay's got like, you know, the shit right here. And everything.
I've got my card up here.
I'm thinking to myself, has this guy got a criminal record?
No, I got some room. I'm running out of skin, but I got some room. Ready to do some more work. Got a full arm here. Gonna do a full arm piece sometime soon, hopefully.
Yeah, if it weren't for the jobs prospects, I would not give a shit. Like, I'd be maybe not my face, but like pretty much, you know, everywhere else.
Just get the teardrop.
Yeah.
Face, neck, hands. I think, you know. I mean, not that I care about that. It's just I think other people do. You know.
Yeah, and you know, do you want a tattoo on your like? Who wants a tattoo on their face? Like, honestly. It's your face. Like, there's no way in hell Post Malone doesn't look in the mirror and say, you know what, if I could do it all over again. I mean, come on.
This was free right here, Post Malone.
I don't know that I've ever seen like a good face tattoo. Like, I mean, there are people that get them on their neck, whatever, that look good.
I
but
agree.
Like right on your like face, I don't think
it's always like weird shit, like an anchor. Or...
Yeah.
It's pretty nuts that Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes got that damn American Nightmare tattoo right on the side of his neck. I like it now, but like, dude, I was just like, Jesus, because he's not even a tattoo guy per se.
No, not really. I mean,
I want that temporary. They're putting out temporaries apparently. I want it.
I hope he's doing all right, man. That son of a bitch looked like he was exploding from the inside out, man, that other night.
Imagine though when he comes back. I mean, he made himself that night. So
he did. You know,
it might actually be a blessing in disguise because he doesn't have to worry about bad booking. Even if he's good to go before, I say hold him till the Rumble, have him win that, have your traditional like going to WrestleMania and winning moment for him. That's their best bet moving forward. Nice, Jeff.
There you go, Jeff. Very nice.
I'm I agree, Dan. I was a Cody fan before. I know a lot of you guys don't like Cody, but I've always been a Cody fan. So
I grew up with him, and I like Cody too. I like blonde hair Cody a lot. It works for me. I like the blonde hair.
Right, Jamie.
Yeah, I don't like the tattoo either, but I'm still going to get the temporary right here. I'm going to try to fool my wife, be like, what's up? When she goes out of town or some shit, be like, look, got a new tat.
What are some other cool horror logos out there? I mean, I've got the Blair Witch. I've got the Curse of Thorn.
Could do the Canon Films logo.
Oh, that'd be great.
That would be cool.
New World Pictures would be cool.
Right here on my forehead.
Full Moon doesn't necessarily have like a logo. I guess they kind of do. They have the full moon with a cloud.
Yeah, Full Moon would be a more intricate one for sure.
It would.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's cool. Yeah, there's some really great horror tattoo artists I know, like down Todd's way in California. I always said if I go back, I want to get like a Madison Stone Evil Tunes tattoo from her, which I just think would be fucking awesome.
Oh yeah,
that's what she does now. So, yeah, Evil Tunes would be one I'd do.
That'd be so cool.
I'd have to really sit and think and make sure. Yeah, I don't know, Jake. It might not be the best car. I mean, I could give two fucks about Roman and Brock again. Like, my God.
Well, that's probably what you're gonna get.
Oh, it is. They already announced it, so.
You know.
Oh
man! Oh man! Oh man!
But yeah, well, stay tuned because we're gonna try and shoot a bunch of stuff in in Kentucky.
Well,
somebody needs to get like a spy cam or something just so we can film ourselves in the club.
I just hope I can make it, man. I don't know. It's looking like a negative right now, but we'll see.
Yeah, I hear you.
We'll see. Hope you
Jay,
guys have a good time regardless.
How about your Satan's Little Helper DVD? Cutting it close.
Still waiting on it, dude. If it gets here, I'll upload it on the Vimeo there. But
I mean, if not, you still come on the show. Just hang out.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Just kind of pissed off. I don't know why it's taking so long.
Can we talk about how nutty that was? How coincidental that whole thing was? I mean, we
Blu-ray.
talked about.
Now there's a Blu-ray. Yeah.
I mean, dude, we were just
Awesome.
talking about it. I was like, "Hey, y'all remember Satan's Little Helper?" Oh yeah. The next day, I wake up, they release a Blu-ray of it.
So
what the hell?
Bullshit, dude. I'm not buying a Blu-ray.
I felt bad a little bit. I was like, God damn, my buddies are buying fucking DVD. Jay
I already
ordered
had-
it. Drew bought it on
yeah.
eBay that same night.
I already have the DVD. I will be upgrading that. They need to release more from that era on Blu-ray. I mean, we don't even have a May Blu-ray, different kind of movie, but Inside needs a Blu-ray.
Inside would be a really good one.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, come on, Scream Factory. I'm sure you can get Inside.
Hey, who would be up for a Blu-ray of Otis?
Hell,
Well, there is one
Oh, is
I've
that
got it.
really?
I've got a double feature with
with
that
Dr.
and,
Giggles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking
Dr. Giggles.
of that, somebody needs to put out Dr. Giggles again and put out a really uncut, because I bought that goddamn German Blu-ray and then I learned that it really wasn't even uncut and I'm missing a lot of shit in it.
Yeah, German stuff can be tricky.
Real hit or miss.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's nice when you can still get it touched up, though.
No, yeah, Jeff, it's a good idea.
Only place I guess I'd get a cheap one would be like my ankle or something. Like, I guess if that doesn't come out well, who cares? Nobody really sees your ankle. Yeah, hazing would be great. I don't know I don't know if the rights have reverted back, but dentist will probably happen.
Dude, the dentist is was that Corbin Burnson? Is his name?
Yeah.
Dude, he's just fucking hysterical. I like part 2 where he's got Clint Howard in the chair working on it, and Clint keeps jumping out of the chair. Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
The Dentist 2 kind of reminds me of Stepfather 2 in a way, because Burnson's like, he's traveling to like a different place and trying to settle back in and, work as a dentist. The only thing he's not doing that's as bad as stepfather, I guess, is he's actually a professional dentist, where the stepfather guy, he faked being a therapist.
Clint Howard, I remember. I haven't rewatched those in a while, but I'd say Vestron Blu-rays are pretty likely for those.
Yeah, those are Trimark, right? So that's all under the Lionsgate banner.
Yeah. There's some interesting stuff that I know is coming, and I would imagine those are gonna probably come out.
Good on them, though. Vestron took a back seat for a while, man. They were gone for a while.
To be able to just fucking buy them at Walmart for $12.99 is nice. I mean,
they've got it going on.
Yeah.
Extreme Prejudice I grabbed. I should have grabbed that damn Dream a Little Dream just to support the damn company, man, at the price points that they're doing. I mean, they got the Wraith. Got the Wraith for $12.
Yeah. You'd expect, a $30 Blu-ray for some of this stuff at this point, or $25 if you're lucky.
Rumpelstiltskin needs to happen. That's Trimark as well. I mean, that has to get a nice. I keep telling people, Rumpelstiltskin is every bit as good as Leprechaun, man. In some ways, better.
Oh, Rumpelstiltskin's a blast. I keep looking now, like everybody wants like the 20th edition of like Halloween and all this stuff. Now I'm like really looking at like before it's all said and done, Rumpelstiltskin, stuff like that. May Inside, yeah. Ghoulies 3, absolute.
Ghoulies go to college. Kane Otter.
Better than Ghoulies 4.
I have that. I bought that DVD at the video store, man. It's Jim Wynorski.
Yeah.
Is it shit? I haven't watched it yet.
Well,
it's the worst.
I'll let you.
They don't look like
opinion
ghoulies.
on that one.
They look like dwarf people in outfits.
Once you get 3, everybody's gonna want 4, though. You'll see that on like everybody complaining.
Is Ghoulies 3 the one where they start talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ghoulies go to college. Yeah.
They drink beers and stuff.
Hey, what are you gonna do? The series has to move on.
Okay.
Oh boy, oh boy.
I don't know about rules. I can understand liking it, but yeah, I don't know about rules.
Let's do a commentary, Jake.
There we go.
I'm hoping we get some good announcements coming out this last quarter. Or I say last quarter, last 2 quarters coming up. I feel like it's been okay this year so far. I think I got some decent stuff. Last year was pretty fucking great.
I
hate
hate
stuff last year.
I hate to keep teasing it because I have no idea what the release date is, but there is that big one coming. I know it's being worked on, but I haven't heard any update. So I'm always paranoid though, like when you hear something, but then it's like, could it fall apart? Do I sell like my insanely out of print edition of it?
I'm not sure what you're talking about. You have to tell me off air.
Oh, I'll pop it on the private. I think I already did actually. There you go.
Yeah. We've talked about that. Yeah.
I don't know release
we'll
date or anything, but I should be this year, and we're getting to a point where that shouldn't be that long of a wait. So.
Hip goblins.
Fuck off, Bangram. Fuck off, Bangram. You son of a bitch.
Fucking hip goblins in the
dude.
House.
When I was so fucking annoyed when Vinegar Syndrome had that sale, my inbox was flooded with links to that stupid ass slipcover for Hobgoblins.
Vinegar.
It's funny because Vinegar Syndrome is brilliant. They put out a really nice slipcover to sell through their backlog of those fucking Hobgoblins Blu-rays. Like, that's what they did. We see that being done with Friday the 13th all the time. Right now, there's a Friday. You can buy the 8-movie DVD set with like this, like new slipcover that they do at Walmart with all these stuff. They repurpose all these old stock and put new slipcovers on it to entice people to buy this shit. And Vinegar Syndrome's doing the same practice, motherfuckers.
You should just let everybody send you one, and like when you can't get it anymore, just cash that like
Cash it the fuck
$2,000
in, right?
check.
If somebody wanted to send me one, I'd take it. I mean, I'd put it on my Blu-ray. You know? But, oh, well.
But, yeah, guys, if you haven't voted yet, please do on that video. You could literally decide it.
Absolutely. Let me track my package here with the old Vinegar Syndrome.
Mine's supposed to be here tomorrow.
Vinegar.
They actually gave me an earlier date, which was weird because I was just like, well, wait, if it's in Jersey, how the hell am I getting it tomorrow? But
what is your
tomorrow as well?
What is y'all's number one favorite Vinegar Syndrome title that you've ever bought? Whether it's because you love the movie so much or features or
that's so tough. I mean, I have almost everything. I've kind of stopped. Like, I'm not just automatically buying everything anymore. But, god damn, there's so many. They've kind of like made your dreams come true more than a few times. Like, even if the movie, ends up being so-so, there's a lot of shit that before they came around, I never would have expected to get on Blu-ray.
Right.
So
I don't have an extensive catalog. I probably have about 20 to 25 titles. It's a piece of shit film. Me and Sydney laugh when we watch Spookies, but the documentary was phenomenal on that Blu-ray. Phenomenal. Twisted Souls was the name of the movie.
Yeah, I wouldn't. There is something about that movie. Like, it's not a good movie, but it is entertaining.
I think Lauren put it well. It's an effects reel. Like, it's like a project for, just showing off some special effects. The Grim Reaper looks so fucking ridiculous at the end.
Hey, real quick, fellas. 1 second.
Okay.
And I took the butcher knife and put it up to her neck. I said, if you want to live to see tomorrow, you better start frying them eggs a little bit better than what you're frying. And I'm tired of eating sloppy, slimy eggs.
I'm Jessica White.
What's up, brother?
What's up?
What's up, man?
Nothing much. Kind of excited for Black Phone tomorrow.
What?
Black.
What?
Phone.
What?
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 Black folks?
What?
Black, not black folks. Black Phone.
Well, you are about that too.
Yeah. It's like. What are we laughing at? Is it like because it's like pitch black there?
No, I'm driving.
Oh, okay.
Driving?
I'm driving home. Yeah, I'm driving home from work.
Driving home from work? What time is it?
It's almost 4 a.m. here.
Almost 3 here. I get off at 2:30.
Damn, that's some weird ass hours, Jake.
It's 4 to 2:30.
4 to 2:30.
Yep.
Do you work at a strip joint?
No.
God Almighty.
Kentucky.
What do you do? Do you sleep when you get home, or do you stay up for a little while? Go to bed about 7?
Yeah, I'll stay up for a little bit, and I'll stay up to probably about 6 and get up about 11:30, 12 o'clock.
God damn.
But I only work 4 days a week, 410. So it ain't that bad.
Oh man, I used to do that at my job when the old other press line was running. I had it made so good. I worked Monday through Thursday, and that was it. I miss that.
Yeah, set schedule's nice.
Mm-hmm. I have a set schedule now, and it's not bad. I work every other weekend. But I don't really mind working on the weekends sometimes. I always feel like I'm missing out, but 9 times out of 10, I'm not missing a fucking thing. I feel like this weekend, me and Sydney ain't doing. We were talking earlier. She was like, "All right, Christian. So this weekend, I'm playing Nintendo. We're gonna watch a bunch of TV and we're eating pizza. I'm not going anywhere. Don't ask me to go anywhere." I'm like, all right. I guess it's adulthood, though. I don't feel like doing a fucking thing anymore.
It's too fucking hot here right now. Like, I was gonna do my hike, but I was like, nah, I don't. This is like passing out weather.
Oh, dude, my window units are working their ass off.
Yeah.
I'm actually freezing my ass off right now, man. The one I got in my horror room right now, man, that sumbitch is pumping out some fucking cold air.
I'd rather be frigid than like.
Oh, dude, my dick is pointing straight right now. It's so cold in here, dude. It's doing that. The thing's so tiny, it's going straight. Oh, Jake's home.
Yeah.
Jay's nuts. No Halloween Ends trailer before the Black Phone.
I had heard there was going to be, but it was a little bit ago, so I'm not updated. I think Black Phone might surprise people box office wise, so I'm kind of surprised they're not.
I think it's gonna do pretty good, man. I was happy to read that. I say read. I was listening to Tom Savini on the Charlie Band podcast again, and Tom did the masks for the movie, and I was like, oh, you know what? I'll be damned. Tom said he saw the movie already or something. He said, man, Ethan Hawke's great in it. But, maybe he's just saying that because he did the masks for it, but maybe he's not, we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really go. Maybe of all people, it was LL Cool J who was joking. He was on, I think Conan or something, and he was referencing like a previous interview. He was like, "Yeah, it sucks when you have to lie about these movies." He was talking about Rollerball, and he was just like, "Yeah, when you're doing these press tours, and you just laid like a giant fucking turd, and you got to go everywhere.
Yeah, go out and promote it."
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Jamie Lee Curtis going on David Letterman and shit for Resurrection. She looked like such an idiot.
I'd like to go back and watch some of her interviews for Virus.
That movie did that tank like a motherfucker?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how bad. There's some movies you kind of think tanked, but when you go back and look at the actual numbers, they do so terrible. But
you know what blew me away? I remember reading an article about this, and I couldn't believe it till I actually looked into it. Kevin Bacon did an interview, and he's talking about Tremors, and he said that movie underperformed. It wasn't a super flop, but it underperformed horribly at the theaters, and then it soared on VHS sales. It soared.
Yeah,
gave it a whole new life.
It was one of those ones where, there is a reason why Tremors 2 went direct to video, but shit, still go well. Something? As of a couple years ago, still going.
I mean, isn't that something, man?
Yeah. We're on the Jake house tour right now.
Find something to eat, boys.
Jake, how you so scared? Jake is always eating. What are you eating, Jay? Eating some mac and cheese? About to make some easy mac?
I don't know what I'm gonna make yet. Probably some ramen.
Roman noodles?
Yeah.
What flavor? Beef?
Chicken.
Goddamn, how many Jaythestingrays are in the chat? Jesus Christ. Jaythestingray 2.0, Twitch Jay. Jaythestingrays everywhere.
Worldwide, baby.
East Coast, North, South, East, West.
Go get me some ramen.
We call them Roman noodles over here. I got this country guy at work. I gotta be some goddamn Roman noodles.
Got some tempura ramen. Pretty fucking delicious.
Oh man.
Damn.
Jay, I think I'm gonna call it, man. I'm gonna go clean up a few things.
Yeah.
Settle in, get to bed, man. Get some sleep.
What's that like?
Sometimes it's pretty good. Sometimes it sucks.
Yeah, see you, brother. Have a good one.
All right, y'all be good. I'll holler at y'all later.
See ya.
Stay on here. I may go get some noodles myself. Oodles of noodles.
Yeah.
So, Jake, did you decide to order that faceless?
No, I haven't. No, I'm gonna watch it first.
Oh, okay.
Like, did you sent it? You sent something, didn't you?
Yeah, I
The
figured
link?
that was you that watched it, but maybe not.
No, I ain't good. You have
Somebody
to
else
resend
watched
it.
it.
You have to resend it to me.
Yeah, I'll send it again.
No, I found. I hadn't told you. I found 2 VCRs this weekend, right?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and guess what? Neither of them fucking work.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, the first one,
Well.
I was stoked for the first one because it was a VCR DVD player combo and it had the HDMI out port,
Yeah.
and it won't suck in the tapes. And then
Oh, fuck.
the second one, because I always put in like a shitty tape I don't care about on new VCRs, test them,
Yeah.
and it ate my tape. So
Well, keep those because you can probably fix them in the long run, you know?
yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there's a way, but I don't know how to. The one that won't like take a tape, this shouldn't be that hard to fix. I wouldn't think.
Yeah, I got I think it's an RCA I'm about to send to you.
Sweet. Yes, and my VHS is out. I haven't watched any in a long time.
It's got a remote, some
damn.
porno I throw in there with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And see, I got all kinds of shit I can throw in there with it.
Oh, I just bought one of these sound bars from Walmart. They were on sale for like $25. And it works pretty good if you just got it in a room. I'm pretty impressed with it.
Nice.
I got this in the mail the other day too.
Well, I don't know if I'll say nice, but congrats, I guess.
I've heard those work well though. Those sound bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's just that I guess that On or whatever, that Walmart brand. But they were on sale for $25. So
Can't beat that.
no. I paid I got a Vizio one in the living room. I think I paid like $70, $80 for it, and I hate it. I don't think it works very good.
Vizio TV or soundbar?
Soundbar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I might have been Vizio. Coming to think of it, I did get one at one point, and I was like, man, this feels like it's never properly working.
I just don't think it's loud enough. Oh shit!
So when's your vinegar syndrome order arrive, Jake?
Fucking you tell me because I still ain't got shipping notice. Fuck both of y'all. All right.
That's bizarre now because
If I don't get it before, if I don't get my package for fucking holidays, I'm gonna be pissed.
before you should. I mean, isn't that getting kind of close to like, because they said like expect up to 3 weeks. Isn't that getting kind of close at that point?
Yeah, it's been almost a month, I think.
Has it been? Shit, has it been that long? Maybe it has.
It was in May.
I know I spent like way too much fucking money.
It was the last Friday in May, I think. So however long that's been.
Yeah, it could be worth contacting because it feels like it should have shipped.
I'm trying to think the longest I've waited. I mean, I've gotten used to it because I'm used to, I think the last sale, it was a month before I got my shit.
All
Like
right, well, I don't know if they go because you had a fairly big order, didn't you?
No, it was. I don't even know what I bought now. I want to say it might have been like 10, 11 things.
Well, that's a fairly big order.
And plus, that fucking big old Thriller box. That box is fucking ginormous, man. From what I've seen online and stuff, it looks pretty big.
Yeah, mine says Friday, but I guess we'll see.
FedEx usually delivers them.
Yeah, I just actually double checked. Mine should be definitely. I mean, it's today now. You got to stop saying tomorrow when the sun's coming up. I'll have a collection update video probably sometime next week.
Nice.
How much stuff did you buy?
I think it was like 23 things. But I mean, that's like add-ons and I kept looking at it. I was like, oh,
yeah.
I don't think I had decided yet on Scarefest at that point. So it's like, all right, this will be the last big one before then. There's like July 4th sales, but I don't think we have any real like big sales between now and then. So
No, hoping Scream Factory does one. They usually do one during the summer.
Their sales usually aren't fantastic unless you need like older stuff.
Oh yeah, there's some older stuff I need. No, but they're sales. But fucking, is any of these sales good? Even Vinegar Syndrome, it ain't great.
Well, I will say, like, if you're newer and need some of the early stuff, particularly some of the DVDs, those are pretty damn good deals. Yeah, I mean, Vinegar Syndrome knows how to hook people. They're one of the better run companies. Arrow probably does, Ben. Like there are some sales. It's just there's not like, oh, I must take advantage of this now kind of.
And I took the butcher knife and put it up to her neck. I said, if you want to live to see tomorrow, you better start frying them eggs a little bit better than what you're frying. I'm tired of eating sloppy, slimy eggs.
Somebody try and come in and bow out?
I think I came back in on my computer.
Ah, okay. Thought we had another late entrant.
Oh yeah, Ben. I see Ben. Ben, yeah. Arrow usually Camp Errol sale should be coming sometime soon.
I don't think that's a great sale though, if I remember right.
It's Errol's never is either. It's $20, but it's good if you get shit from the UK.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, if you want it, I guess you might as well buy it, but that's not like a drop a few $100s kind of sale.
Well, everything I think it's like the UK stuff's like $8 to $10.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend that it's not a good sale and try not to look at it at this point.
I don't know. I like Errol and everything, but
Titty Club costs money. Titty Club bowling doesn't cost too much money, but
Titty Club's gonna cost you know how much money it's gonna cost me?
But you remember it though. It's the memories. That last year I was in West Virginia, I was going all the time.
I'm gonna spend $0 at the Titty Club.
There's no chance that happens.
Where's all the single?
Because you're a Titty Club rookie, right?
I've never been. Nope.
Yeah, so yeah, trust me, that's not gonna happen. Just at the very least, have some ones ready.
No, I'm throwing rows of quarters at these bitches.
Hello, I'm Jewish.
Man, was that coffee time? Shit, he's not fucking around.
Oh, coffee time.
All right, gentlemen. Well, we'll
4
call
hours.
it a night here.
Could have watched all the Anacondas.
Hell yeah, I like them.
Quite a few.
Was there 2, 3 more?
4 total.
Hi, I'm Paul.
Fuck yeah, I remember that shit from back in the day.
Thanks.
5 with the Versus movie with Lake Placid.
We'll see you next time.
Later, guys.